Hey, so what happened last time? 20 sessions in? Is this episode session 20 or something?
Is it really?
19.
Oh, shit.
19.
Nope, wow. Nope. This is 20. You're right.
20. Yeah.
Damn.
20
We're
sessions.
old.
What's everyone's level, by the way?
5.
Yeah, this is. I'll be honest with you. I'm tired of all this low level shit. I'm tired of Critical Role, making everything all slow and like. This is.
If we level up faster, we can play more campaigns.
I know. No, trust me. I've already, when we were playing the other game, and they're just like 2 back-to-back sessions. I'm like, wait till back-to-back sessions. You guys level up. No, but you guys.
Whoa,
I feel like you guys
crazy.
have been way too slow. You guys have been way too slow in the leveling up. Yeah.
I mean, I won't complain if you want to throw levels at us.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But you're also finally getting stuff going. Like you had your like little ease, and you're like,
You know what?
oh,
We
we're
haven't
finding
haven't had
ourselves.
enough combats to make me feel comfortable that Reed's comfortable with combat.
It's not. Hey, it's combat. All right, isn't the only way you level up. Okay.
Yeah, it's milestone.
You get a little bit of
Milestone.
XP when you discover a new city, you know.
Mhm. When you solve
when you
something
forage.
without murdering somebody, I tend to reward that far more than
You do
going
it
in
like
and hit it.
like Divinity,
I don't believe it. I've
where
never
all
seen
your
it.
experience
I've
comes
never
from
done it.
finishing quests.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
so
yeah,
just
what
go
happened?
help out all the.
You reach the milestone of Reed's tired to level 5.
Exactly.
Good milestone.
hey, I want to fucking hit you guys really hard. I'm tired of putting on little mittens when I punch you guys in the
Hey,
face. Reed,
I'm
you've been doing 40 damage per hit, and you guys are still here. So clearly, I'm not doing things right.
Which character
And
does he
like,
hate the
I've been
most?
down 4 times this
We know
fight.
the answer to that.
Yep.
We know the answer to which character he hates.
Pumping up blood.
Can we go shopping? No! No, we can!
Can I have another
I'll allow
ritual
it, but I'm
spell?
gonna make it a very painful experience.
I need a ritual
Shops are closed.
spell. All right, so I need you to roll. I'm just buying a ritual spell. No, you're not just buying it. I need you to roll to try and fight the ritual boss that you're now gonna defeat to get your ritual. This is Lord Ritual, the Mimic Scroll of Fire Fangs, and this is to get a Detect Magic ritual. Challenge rating 15. So
No,
let's.
that would be great if there was like someone that was trying to kill us that heard about Faith just getting ritual spells,
Mhm.
and he sells her one, but it's actually like a demon summoning ritual. And the first time he passed it, boom.
I'll put that on my
I like
list of
this.
shit to do.
So yeah, what happened?
Yeah, what happened last time? What did we do
Yeah.
last time?
Oh, last time we we started off in the well. Annifirth was unconscious, woken up by his sister and everybody else clamoring down. Gammon turned into a bear to pull him out. Had some difficulty getting out of the well as we were all trying to climb out. He was a little large. We had to pull him out. There was another one of those cat things, cat ghosts thing, shadow demon-ish kind of.
Vampire cat. We're still good.
Yeah,
Cats
that.
are evil, but they're not the shadow or the ghost. Those are
Yep.
2 other separate entities.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
There
You
are many
correct.
entities to be dealt with
There's
currently.
a lot. This river run slowly became as like every day longer this encounter lasted. I'm like, I can add more stuff. There's more things that live here.
We've been here like a day and a half.
I know, not in your game, in my reality. Every day I'm driving to work, I'm like, yeah, I could put that in there too, couldn't I?
Yeah, that's spooky. That fits.
Yeah, it just kept getting worse and worse. Like the delves, like ease up, dude. All right, it's just like we got branding to maintain around here. So continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So when we got to the top, we started investigating the other secret area that Sho had unveiled.
Yes.
First of all, we took a look at that mirror and noped out of there. Went to the other area, and it was like a little hideaway where the child of the household had written some things down. I can't remember the name. Zach, do you have the name of the guy written down? I assume you do.
Yeah, the sons had mentioned that he befriended a Mr. Gale, who was the
There it
sketchy
is,
man in
Mr.
question.
Right. So Mr. Gale said that he was going to cure his mother, cure the child's mother because she was sick.
Mhm.
Kid was all over that, and something funky went down, and well, we all know what happened to this family. But there's the outcome of this. They're no longer with us, or I don't know if they're around, but they might be.
They might be in the magic circle.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've never asked.
And then Ganu's been poking around. He found some like weird slime in a toilet that hurt him a lot in his bear form. And then there
Just
was
an
weird
ooze
shadow
hanging out in a toilet.
Now the question is if it hurt him a lot specifically because he was a bear.
Oh, we have to go back. Yeah,
It's an anti-bear ooze.
Triple damage if the target is a bear.
It
heals
doesn't
everybody
affect
else. Though.
Any
Works
inorganic or organic creatures unless it's a bear. Unless it's an Ursa domain.
Read
Creature.
right here. It says, "Go fuck yourself. You're an asshole and a bad friend." Right here. You believe that for the ooze that only affects bears? Yeah. How about you? Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, so after that debacle, Sho got grabbed by a shadow monster. This time it was a shadow monster.
Mhm.
There were some
Mirror
tricks
that
with the
we knocked
light.
out of.
Yeah, right towards the mirror. We were able to get him out of there.
Thanks.
Yeah, and then we started poking around a little bit more. Tons of crashes going all over the house.
Mhm.
And then we were all like, actually, yeah, fuck this. Let's leave. So we started running. Shadow monsters grabbed, I believe, Ganu.
Yep.
And broke him out of there. Eventually, we get to the temple that these monsters were not trying to invert. Maybe they were trying to, but they could not penetrate whatever spell or whatever it is that is surrounding the chapel. Talked to the cleric, and we went over to speak to the people in the ring, the magic ring.
Mhm.
Eventually, a guard tossed Autumn in there.
Mm.
Unfortunate.
Mhm.
The vampires went crazy, tried to get her, but she was like, "I'm already a vampire, guys. Like, what? Why stop, please?" We talked to the head cleric, who is now a vampire. He didn't really give us too much information, but Faith did garner some things about him not being the person to mess with his spellbook.
Mhm.
So there's some loose threads there.
Mhm.
And then there is something about, I can't remember specifically, but Mr. Gale and something to do with the mayor or the town hall.
The mayor.
The writings were similar.
There
right?
was writings kept
Yes.
in his office that were very similar in like
of the same cipher.
the maddened cipher.
Right.
Not the madness, just mad.
Yeah, just crazy. We regrouped, started to rest, and then the bounty hunter showed up.
Yeah, he did.
Talked to him for a while. He's trying to kill the cleric, or he has a bounty on the cleric.
Yeah.
And then some guy with some Zahir armor showed up
Mhm.
and took away the bounty hunter, and now we're
Definitely unknown to this
we're here.
party.
Mhm.
Unknown
I
character.
changed it, Hunter. You have no idea. Could be anybody now. You have no idea.
Did you really?
Maybe. I don't know. Could have done anything. You don't know.
Well, considering that 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5 of our party doesn't ask followers of Zahir what their names are, we'll never know.
Basically, that's actually the truth. So you still will not. I'm certain. I'm sure you'll keep that tradition up just fine. Hey, thanks for helping us. Don't give a shit. Go bother somebody else, you stupid deer with antlers.
It's only Zahir followers. We ask everyone else their name.
Mhm.
Even the bad guys. Even
Make a
the
note
bad
of
guys.
it,
What's
too.
your name? Was it Riza Doret? Oh, shit.
Go to a bad guy. He's like, my name is. Wait, is that Zahir on your arm? Nah, no.
Whatever.
You're gonna die now.
No one
No,
cares.
no.
We're leaving. What? I had a whole thing. Yeah, I bet you did, and we don't care.
It's real awkward when somebody runs into Airy and they're like, "Oh, who's this fucker? He's got a Zahir symbol. I don't care about him." And he's like, "Are you sure about that?"
They're like, yeah, and he's just like, I liked it better when not all my friends were dead, It was, at least they pretended to care. All right. So you guys find yourselves waking up inside the Abbey. Well, you hadn't decided whether or not you were going back to bed or not. The individual has just
Correct.
disappeared. It is still nighttime. You guys are inside the Abbey after the horrors of the night have been occurring out there, and you can take it from inside the stony silence inside, just the rumblings of the guards downstairs, the vampires murmuring, the moans of the others in the other room, and Cleric Hubble still inside this area, just looking at you guys and kind of bewildered that whatever just happened. And I'm not sure what that was about, but maybe we have some more time.
That's
Yeah.
what it seems like.
Sure seems like it.
Do you think it wise for us to perhaps help you escort the sick folks into the circle? Because they are inevitably going to turn, and without you here, there's no telling what they could decide to do if they're free.
I think we should just try to finish up try to get ourselves till morning rested up and just go as quick as we
Agreed.
can to the underground crypt. I mean, it seems like that Zahir's buying us some time.
Yeah,
Can I check out the
hopefully-
talisman that he gave me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to see if there's anything extra special about it or anything like that.
It
Oh,
just
yeah.
has the symbology of Morphus on it. It has a neat
Okay.
warmth to it, and you do feel better with it in your hand.
What if I look at it with detect magic on?
Yeah, all right.
Hey, how about this? What if I cast identify on it?
Ooh, he's using his big brain now.
I'll do you one better.
Do you want better?
I cast legend lore.
You're right. I just keep going.
Tell me your secrets.
You don't have any of the components for that.
I do have the components for identify though.
Once per day, this stone will automatically trigger when allies fall below 0 hit points and fully heal them.
Allies, like multiple of my friends.
Mm-hmm. So basically, what will happen is at the end of a round, if somebody is dropped, no matter how many, it will revive all of them.
Holy
dropped.
shit! Thank you, Morphus.
It's
You're
the
getting this back
anti-fireball.
home. Fuck you.
So to get
This
the
is-
most,
Yeah, everyone's got to go down if we're going to
so
optimize
to get
this.
the most out of it, we got to all go down at the same time.
It's the fucking
Technically,
You're down to
Also-
one HP and switch out.
no,
yeah.
also understand because this is from Orless boss fight. You could die, all of you could die, and at the end of the round, this will bring everybody back. One
Holy
time.
shit!
Resurrection.
This is once per day, right?
Yes. There's other
Holy
stuff that
shit.
you can't access it because you're not cool or chosen.
I'm not-
Or high level.
I'm not
But
devout.
that's the
or
first.
anything
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
that's the basic thing you get for the talisman.
It's the
it
base
also-
tier. Ah.
It also wards off evils, undead, and other awful
Ah.
This is the base here. We'd have to pay for the premium
Yeah,
subscription.
this is the
also
free
have
version.
ads
entities. No.
or-
This is when you unlock. Remember the Skins of the Ancient, where you had to earn the other tiers.
Mhm.
Aha.
I'm a big believer in unlocking things as you go in the game, not necessarily paying for premium. You pay for
You
premium.
just gotta go to Morphus's OnlyPants.
No, nope. That's funny. You just gotta buy Reed Dwarven Forge, and you will get special treatment. That I don't
Get it.
care. I will pay to win some things, and I don't care.
Send me the money now.
Even better if it's a surprise and comes in the mail. That's the Vince McMahon meme where he's falling out of the chair, just arrives a giant package of Dwarven
Mhm.
Forge. There's nothing like that rush still. When it came to my house one day and there was just way too much Dwarven Forge that one time, that was
Must
All
have
right,
been a good
quick,
day.
everybody.
it was the best. I have it today. Like I got most of my Wildlands came and it's gigantic. There's so much and it's a great feeling, but I didn't have time, unfortunately. To
All
put it
right,
together.
sleep time.
Up to
Sleep
you.
time.
We should
Oh.
sleep, but I don't know if we should do anything with the inflicted folks or not.
I'm going to bring them down to the basement, have some of the guards help me, and if the time has come, we will slide them in at the last moment. I want to try and prevent as long as possible their turning. If we toss them in now, we guarantee them to vampire their sickness.
Do you have some way of making sure or keeping safe the chalk? I know it surrounds the entire place, so you have like a table you could raise up so that when you do, if you have to, you push them over the table rather than, struggle them through the chalk just in case you mess that up.
It's a good idea. I don't have any strong understanding of what Cleric Ulrich did, so this is... yes, I'll put together some sort of contraption or just tables.
Build a water slide.
He just... We could do a slide, yeah.
Hey, a holy water slide.
Ah, that's a joke. Sorry,
don't have
it's a
enough.
coping mechanism.
It was.
You need to have a sense of humor around here, that's for sure, if you're going to get through the days.
Open like an amusement park. Yeah, I like that.
Hopefully there are people to amuse once we're done.
Well, hopefully, if we're correct in our... At least, I'm assuming at this point, if we are able to defeat the individual who's down in the well, perhaps it'll release some folks from this curse, but there's a possibility that I'm incorrect. Hopefully it'll help.
Does that typically cure vampirism?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't have a ton of experience with it, but I think Autumn's kind of indicated that it's like a pyramid scheme, where if you take the top out, kind of trickles down. I don't know.
Okay.
Kind of hoping. But,
Well,
yeah,
I'll leave
we
you to
should-
your sleep then.
thank you. Man, I've got to work on my segues.
And he goes,
Sorry.
and he starts moving people.
Thias is forever scarred by that Aarakocra.
I
Yeah.
know, it's just, ow.
Mm-hmm.
Still hurts.
So, while you guys were talking, etc., I
Yes.
took a look at this talisman here, and it looks like, well, it's got a lot of magical properties, but first, it helps ward away evil things. Second, it can bring people back from the dead once a day. Friendlies, that is. So if we keep this on us, if we get in a real sticky situation, it will make sure that we're okay.
That's pretty incredible.
Extremely incredible. I'm surprised Clark Hubble had something like this on him.
Do you think that might be what's keeping the creatures at bay from the temple?
A pretty distinct possibility, yeah.
So we need to sleep, and then in the morning when the light comes out and the creatures
Are
disappear,
not, yes, precisely.
we're on a
And then-
clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to be back here before nighttime, I think.
I agree.
Or
Well, we have a
we have
pretty
to kill
strong
them
idea of
before
where we need
nighttime.
to go, which is down into that well.
Down to the well. Right. Does anyone have the ability to dispel magic?
Nope.
Okay. That's not
Wait.
good.
Wait.
I only ask because you never know. Shadowy creatures, you never know what's gonna happen.
If you fall off a cliff, though, I got you covered.
I think we can handle a lot of things. I just think the whole magic situation is not great right now.
I'm trying to pick up what I can from you as we travel. Just give me a little bit more time. It's tricky.
I'm with
It's
you.
brainy. I'm not brainy. You're brainy. I got to pick up on it.
I'm brainy too. I do a lot of studying as we travel. I did a lot of tools in my tool belt, but not enough yet.
We'll get there. And what'll help us get there is a good night's rest.
I agree. I think between Faith and I, we can handle the the magic load, hopefully.
I
Hopefully.
can dispel magic if we sleep.
What do you mean, Gannon? Since
That's
when can you
amazing.
dispel magic?
That's amazing.
Yes, spells.
Mhm.
We just turn into creatures.
Is that some kind of creature or something that you've seen that does that?
Oh, I have magic.
What do you mean you have magic? You've never
A lot
used
of it is.
I don't think I've ever actually seen you use magic
Yeah,
before.
me neither.
I've used
This is
magic.
completely news to us.
It's just the wild shaping, right?
It's just, I just tend to use that the most. Sometimes I don't make a scene of it.
Okay, okay.
This whole
Before we
time
go to
he-
bed, who, if we happen to get separated by chance, who do you want me to be able to get? Who do you think is best for me to get in contact? I was gonna do Annifirth. Does anybody else want me to be able to contact them?
What are you implying?
So I have this thing, and I open up my porcelain book, and you see this new page that has. It's mostly blank, but it has like specific lines in it.
Okay.
If you write your name here, I can contact you anytime, from any distance, even across planes, whenever I want.
telepathically?
Yes.
You know, you
Very
probably
cool.
should have told Ma to write her name in there.
I didn't have it at that time.
Bummer.
Sounds like it was on purpose to me.
Tough scene. Well,
I very explicitly did not have the capability in that moment.
Sure,
I
I'll,
am-
I'll be sure to let her know that when we go back.
well,
How many names can you take, Faith?
I can take up to 3 total,
well, Annifirth for one.
Hey, hand me the pen.
and I'll hand
That's-
over a pen and
This
book.
is not shocking. This
Mom
is
for
expected.
2.
Who for two?
Mom.
Ah, yes, the mom.
The person themselves
I know,
has to write
I
the
know,
name.
I'm fucking with you. You were like, when I was
It's-
talking about this, and I was clearly
It has to be
pushing this,
reserved for her.
You were like, I'm not wasting my spell slots on my
No, that's not how. I literally couldn't do it at the time.
We'll see about that. I know that's true, but also you weren't trying that hard though.
Save the spot.
What do you want me?
I mean, that'll work if we get to it.
All right.
I feel like you should probably put Ganu as well. He tends to wander.
Actually, I'll do Ganu instead.
Do Ganu instead.
There's so much underneath the surface you don't even know.
What do you mean?
Underneath that thick bear hide is the most powerful
He's-
caster in our party.
Yeah. He says, oh yeah, I can spell magic.
I can dispel.
I
But
love
why
the
would you
humble
cast
bird.
spells?
He did. Like I feel like none of
Mhm.
you, or you didn't take it. Where you're
I
just like, I,
got
just don't
it.
make a show. Okay, yeah. I was just like, oh, Ganu, putting them in their place in the most humble,
Brutal.
nice way ever.
Yeah,
the viewers
I
are
feel
at
like-
home all like that when he said that. We have all the other two. Hey, my rituals. Woo, I'm a wizard singer. Woo! I just don't make a show.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
It's called a bard.
Also true. I wasn't
Hey,
talking
all my
about you,
characters,
Justin. I was talking about Matthias, actually.
All my characters are ostentatious. What do you want from me?
Yeah, nothing.
Put a little bit of ourselves into every character we make.
Yeah, so for future reference, it's an action to put your name in my book.
Oh.
And then I can cast an endless amount of times the spell Sending.
Am I putting my name in?
Yes.
Yes.
Unless you don't want to. You could put a different name.
Oh, are you
No,
kidding
we
me?
grab Ganu's hand.
Of course. My friend Faith can contact me at any time. This is wonderful. I'm
Oh.
honored to be put in this book.
Oh,
Is that going to help you, Faith, if he's in animal form?
It'll speak to him in his mind, so
My
he
mind
can communicate as such.
Still, my mind is still good.
Hey, well, that's great to hear because we've had some difficulty.
Yes.
yeah, actually, wow, you just cheesed that. Fuck.
Ha
Out of game, I was actually looking into getting some sort of telepathy, and not,
Mhm.
but like
Yeah. No,
Well,
that's
well,
fair.
Telepathic bond. Yeah.
Through leveling up, I was looking into getting a telepathy ability for
Yeah.
when I'm wild shaped.
Oh,
That's
don't
cool.
worry.
You still can
Plenty.
probably potentially just so you could talk to people
Yeah.
outside of Faith.
Yeah, so I
but
can talk to everybody. So I still
Plenty
might.
of telepathy to go around.
I
Maybe
will
Show
say-
will take it.
we can't be too distracted in a moment because it shows up on the page, the response. So I'll have to be able to read it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Understandable.
better. Reed likes it better again. Things have gotten better. Oh no! That takes forever. That's enough time for the end of the
Action
world.
economy, gross. Ugh.
It
That's a
shows up
whole
in
6
Ganu's
seconds.
handwriting. What is Ganu's handwriting? Is it good?
It's just illegible.
I don't know. I feel
he
like it
can read
would be. Yeah, I feel like his would be beautiful, actually, based on your
It's
tribe.
beautiful.
Because communications, you can be whatever it wants to be, but in
Yeah.
my mind, Ganu, for your tribe, like
we
the
did talk about they left notes for the other tribes.
exactly, and that would be extremely important for the communication because they care so much about conservation. So I
So
feel
who
like
has-
penmanship would be a pride point between the tribes, and each of them would have their own styles and
Surprisingly
font.
beautiful.
Where
So who
Maz
has-
now would be like
Yeah, I was
ooga
gonna say.
booga.
It's like a tribal form of calligraphy.
I think most of our parties probably got good penmanship.
Yeah, I hate all
To
of
be
you
frank.
actually. Yeah. Maybe Anfirth would be the worst.
Yeah,
The
because
only
of-
fault
probably not be
Anfirth
that
Yeah.
has, the only thing wrong with it,
The only
Yeah.
other thing about it
illegible
is his
handwriting.
yeah,
handwriting.
because his dad.
Well,
it's the,
He
it's the
he
master
signs
thing.
like shipping documents and
Yep,
stuff.
exactly,
Yeah.
just like a doctor. Just
Sounds like a
whatever.
doctor. Yep.
Oh, this is beautiful.
You just see an A. That's all you
What
get.
an absolutely necessary
It's
detail.
like barely an A. It could be a C.
He was getting too powerful. We needed something.
This
That's
is
his
the
character flaw.
We needed a character flaw.
Character flaws.
I have it written right here. It says bad penmanship.
Just you wait. It's gonna come up in one of the most crucial things ever. Everyone's gonna be unconscious, and it's just gonna be you at a book like fuck Tom Riddle shit, where Tom Riddle has to be able to understand what you're writing in his book. Otherwise, your friends die. Ah! Ah! All right.
So we sleep, right?
Oh my God!
Yes.
You just go to bed.
Yes.
We do that.
You all get a long rest. I'm not even
Hell
gonna
yeah!
push it tonight. I'm not even gonna. We need to move on. The DM's gonna get angry.
We need to move on.
We also are gonna get angry if we don't move
I'm
on.
kidding.
Yeah, it's
Why
been 3
is he-
sessions. Let's go. Come on.
We gotta do something.
All right.
Back to the old rusty trail.
All right. It is morning, and there's a distinct lacking of any animal sounds as you guys wake in the morning. The sun comes through the lighting fixtures inside the abbey. The rays of sunshine are beautiful. A very old-looking Hubble is in one of the pews, sleeping, and
Still
you
here,
guys are ready to
yay.
get your day.
He's not dead. That's good.
Nice.
No, he is
Let's
old.
go down the well. Let's go down the well.
Let's go. Yeah,
Everything.
let's just go straight there.
All right.
do it right now.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
As you guys exit the abbey, as you make your way back to the Ulbill residence, you get a terrible, stench in the air. Really potent. It smells like sewage and death. It is awful.
Quite the combo.
In addition, the town around you looks even worse than it did yesterday. It would seem potentially the actions of what you guys did yesterday may have caused these spirits or monsters to become even more aggressive and unruly during the night. And
weird.
entire buildings have been ripped apart and torn down. But there are people out and about in the streets sort of trying to carry on with their normal day. Everybody has something covering their face with the new stench being overwhelming.
All right. I'll make a faux face mask out of some. Just do a little one of these, right?
Yeah, yeah. Went wrong.
Pull a little scarf out of my messenger bag and
Yeah.
my little haversack.
Is there anything you guys want to do in between now in the mansion, or do you just want to go straight to the mansion?
Mansion.
Nah, we're on a clock. We gotta go.
There.
Do we go shopping?
Are there any
Today.
roll shops in this? Yeah.
Funny enough, as you pass the only scroll shop in Riverrun, it's completely destroyed. It looks like with
Nine
extreme
left.
prejudice by the monsters. It seems like in particular they even like wrote some weird demonic language just to be like tell your friends. Very
Mahua
strange.
passes through the void and hands them the coin of Bob and the Goblin.
Ah, shit. That'd be helpful.
So yeah, mansion.
So you guys reapproach the mansion. Both the windows are broken on the side to get in. The door is still open from when you guys ran through.
Oh, cool.
Do you guys re-enter the mansion?
Yes.
Nah.
You guys re-enter through the door. As you come into the main room, you hear the distinct crunching of glass and immediately stop at your guys at the entrance, and you can hear like something seizes up. And what?
I was gonna turn my lantern of revealing on and
Okay.
start scanning the area
Hmm.
and see if it reveals anything.
Well, as soon as you turn it on the stairs is one of those awful shadow monsters that's just literally like half on the wall looking at you, and as soon as you reveal, it goes and starts going up the stairs.
I cast dancing lights on it with 4 pinpoints all around it to try and isolate its shadow.
Okay. You don't learn, do you? Give me a dex saving throw, Matthias.
Even with all the light coming inwards, putting the shadow in only one spot.
You're attempting to.
It's a 21, but you know.
You do dodge, but it immediately comes out of your shadow, and now it's like.
I'm gonna try to Sacred Flame it then.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
That's a dex saving throw for it.
Okay. That's a D12. That's not.
No, roll
Doesn't
it, roll it,
matter.
roll it.
It doesn't matter. It's still an 8.
It's an 8.
Yeah, it's an 8.
So that's 4 radiant damage.
It seems extremely effective, and immediately goes back up and through the walls, and you see it go back upstairs.
Okay.
So
Also, with your
it looks like-
revealing, though, you see a ghost in the main hallway just hanging out. Just one of them.
Does it look friendly or is it just, chilling?
It looks like, I don't know, as ghastly as a ghost stuck in whatever state it is in. It's a state of like sort of paralysis, but breath and life. And with the revealing, it's actually way more awful. God, what video game could I like? I definitely have seen this effect in video games. Happened in Kingdom Hearts at one point, but not nearly as creepy, where just basically you now have like basically a blue glowing outline of a ghost that is now wasn't there, is there, and is just stuck in place basically, just breathing. It's like I could have preferred never knowing that was there type of feeling.
Well, we know now.
Oh, you now for sure. You know that's watching you.
Well, can't go back to a time before we knew that, unfortunately. Does whoever is leading our group want the lantern? I feel like that's a good thing to have.
Sure. I'll take it.
Constitution saving throw. Yanu.
Don't die. Not now.
Please.
Please.
Please. Oh wait, no. This is.
You have inspiration, remember.
Do I?
Don't use it.
For
Nobody
being on
told
time.
me I had inspiration.
D6.
For being on time.
I was in the middle of a bit.
He was in the middle of a bit.
Nice.
You know what? You get a D20 because you committed early to the bit. You do get it.
I almost was gonna call in at exactly 6:30.
Oh my god, I was dying, dude. Justin
was
came
going
in
for
immediately,
so long.
reminded me you've been going through a tough time, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even remember. And I'm like, maybe it's okay if we just, don't even bring it up. And now I'm bringing it up. So now I'm just, that's where I'm at right now. So that's where I'm at. So we're here for you. That's all I gotta.
Yeah. It's not the first time I've committed to a leaving bit though.
I know. So that's why I'm like, nah, he's doing it. And then they filled all sorts of doubts in my mind. And I'm like, oh shit. They easily got me. No amount of happy drugs are gonna make me feel better about making my friends sad. Mm-mm.
You take them.
15.
15. You have 1 point of exhaustion. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
Luke, you can add a lantern of revealing to your
Safe.
inventory.
Okay, I'm definitely safe now.
Thank you.
21.
Oh yeah, you're fine, dude. Look at this. It's great. You feel like the effects of the vampirism. Actually, give me another one. I'm sorry. You got bit twice, didn't you? Right?
I did.
Yeah. So the deadline's getting. The mechanics have deal altered. Pray I do not alter the deal again.
Jeez.
Not the mechanics.
With inspiration.
No. What do you got?
13.
Yeah, it's another point of exhaustion.
Ooh,
So
That's not good.
you get the sense,
Good.
Ganu, that every day since you've been bit, you're going to have to make these Constitution saving throws to fight off the vampirism. And it starts to stack every day. And then it got hastened because you got bit another time. So what would have only been 2 saves on your second day now became 3. Tomorrow, you reckon you have 4 Constitution saves. And as you understand, 5 exhaustion points is death, and you become a vampire. So
Six.
that is just mechanically
6.
My
6?
speed is half.
Yes.
okay.
5 is speed is 0.
My speed is halved. Oh god.
So
Speed
we
is
are
0. Oh my god.
so
So we
This
gotta
is-
do this today.
this is
Is cancer.
it is cancer. I told you it was 5 days initially before you got bit the second time. So this is just where we're at, and now you got an understanding of the mechanics and flavor for Ganu's own understanding. He's like able to surmise a fair amount of this too through his own feelings and his closeness with nature, and also feeling the disease and the hunger that continues to build inside him. Unquenchable.
Hunger.
Still want to carry me around with the speed of 0?
Oh, hit it! I'll punch you. You guys are just.
It doesn't say I can't attack. It just
Yeah,
my speed is 0.
You're right.
Mhm.
Oh, it's just disadvantage on attacks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
You guys can bring me to the enemy, and I can attack it.
I love
And you have
this.
half your hit points, half your max hit points.
Oh god, that's not good.
Once you're way
What if I-
down. We
What
got
if I turn
time.
into a bear? Is it still half?
I can't.
Or
I don't.
Just my hit
There's
points?
no. It probably is, but I'm finding it hilarious that to get around every condition, I just need to wild shape, and that is the definition of when Jerome's like, that's future Jerome's problem. Today, Jerome is all right. Future Jerome is an idiot that has to do homework. Right
If
now, Jerome's
if I
having a
go to
good time.
sleep- if I go to sleep as an animal, do I get a better rest?
No. No. No.
That's what are all the problems? Let's go through this.
We'll work through all the permutations. We'll get through
Hey,
it. Don't worry.
let's continue. I'm messing
Okay,
around.
so we're in here, but you get hit with a little bit of a wave of like how Reed wakes up every day of his life. Oh, is today going to be a good or bad day? And that is where
Just
it is.
falls over
Yeah.
and hits his head.
Oh.
Oh,
You guys see
Oh.
Ganu fall over and hit a desk and then come up and right himself.
whoa!
You good there, buddy?
Okay.
I just got really tired.
He
Okay.
looks very pale despite being gray.
Do you want to keep moving forward?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's get going.
Okay.
All right.
Also, it looked like my Sacred Flame did really hurt that guy pretty well, so if you have anything that does celestial radiant damage, now would be the time to use those
I'll
well,
start
not
praying
right
to
now,
gods now.
during this.
You also notice at the banister, because the revealing light is like got the dim light up there, between the stairs right now, you have the 2 slits and the awful like cross fang face. It's just looking like a little kid for Christmas, but it's a monster through the railings, just looking at you guys like,
I'm gonna try to hit it with a Sacred Flame.
go ahead. So it's a dex save.
Dex 16.
Wow. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. That's a 5 total. That's a 5 total. This is how my
You're
night's
get- you're
starting.
getting those out of
Ooh,
the
that's
way.
a better
Right.
roll.
Yeah.
That's a 12 radiant.
It is on fire, freaks out, and disappears. It goes somewhere else. It's not destroyed, but you feel like you have caused it immense fear and potentially will not be bothering you for a time.
Man, maybe I should have come here with you guys yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was gonna
well
say it.
time.
So you guys go to the dining room?
Yes.
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 As you enter into the dining room, you see yet another, exactly where Matthias saw it yesterday, is hanging there. Another one inside that room. The place is pretty messed up. You can see a lot of things have been moved around since you guys have last been in here. But nothing like... Crap has been shoved around, but it's not like there's new items or anything of new. It's just clearly things have been inside in searching the premises.
Did you post? You posted the map of this place in general, right?
I think so.
I think
Okay.
it was in miniature, or
Nope.
I-
It's in general.
I was
Sorry,
pretty
it's
sure
in
I did in general. I didn't do it in maps this time because I'm bad.
No, you're good. You only threw this together in 6 seconds, so
Hmm.
This is
Okay.
why I'm very good at my job now.
yeah, excellent. Okay. Just
make our
for
way down
the-
the well.
Is the well still open?
Yeah.
Give the ghost a nice little distance away, and
I will start going down.
All right. You go down the well. It's really dark. You guys.
I have the lantern. Also, I have dark.
It's not dark
but
at
yeah.
all. As you go down, you see little eyeballs all over the walls as you guys are going down. They blink in and out and disappear as you guys go down the well.
I'm also
Don't
gonna
like
do
that.
same thing as before. I'll touch one of
I
my
should've
bracelets and cast
poked one.
light on it. So
What's
it'll
that,
have
Ganu?
a torchlight.
If there's one's close enough to the ladder, I want to try to poke it.
Give
like I
me a sleight of hand check.
I would poke an eye out.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check.
At
There's a lot of
Nope.
FU.
No, what? Tell me what it is.
Disadvantage, right? Yeah, ability checks. Yeah.
Oh.
disadvantage.
All of your everything is at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
right now.
The second roll was really high,
What do you got?
but that doesn't mean anything. Sleight of hand, 5.
You pop the eye.
I do.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, oh.
This
Oh.
awful ooze just gets on your hand.
Whoa.
Is it like
Little-
pus?
nice,
very,
nice
very
little jelly.
White, pussy, awful.
Nice little eye
Okay.
jelly all over your finger.
So I was gonna go after Anferth.
Yep.
Whoever is above me on the ladder, I'm
Yes.
going to wipe it on their pant leg.
Oh, it's Faith.
Nope. If it's faith, I'm not gonna do it.
Just wipe it on like your
Ganu,
clothes or
come
something.
on.
Nope.
You see Ganu going down the ladder, attempt to do it on Faith. Just as she's about to notice, Faith, you notice him go, no. You see him make the decision, not Faith. Not going to do that to Faith.
My
It's
nice,
so nice.
probably a little bit dirty blue dress at this point since we've been traveling a while.
Mhm.
Well, I'm sure it's been prestoed a few times.
It's been prestoed, but it's a little like frayed at the edges.
Yep.
It doesn't fix things.
Yep.
It's a bit worn.
It's
Yeah.
very Shalon. My Shalon is Shaloning.
Very, very Shalani.
I've heard of that.
I got to finish the prologue. Anyway, you guys reach the bottom, Anferth. Nobody wants to poke any more eyes?
No.
Jesus. Just giving you player agency. God.
That's
As
not
you
when we
guys-
want it.
As you guys get back to the bottom of the well, everybody gives me wisdom saving throws.
Shit.
Oh, he's ready.
Oh wait, I know how to do those.
Is this a frightened condition?
No.
Oh wow, I don't
Okay.
do well at that.
Oh,
14?
16.
Okay.
System.
Use the inspiration just in case.
Might be worth it.
Oh, nothing.
What
will
is
save
the
me.
die for our
D6.
Your
online
D6.
I just had to make sure.
So I did end up rolling my inspiration. That boosts me to a 29.
Oh, jeez.
14.
He gave
Okay,
me a
bud.
D20 inspiration.
1.
1.
I got a
Excellent.
1.
What'd you get it, Ganu?
15.
As soon as you guys get down, you feel the awful like mold again inside here, the crunching of the bones under your feet at the little end of the water of the well here. The hallway, you can now see down it again, but immediately as Anfrith comes into the hallway, sticking to the ceiling is that creature now revealed with the very long face and eyes. It goes, ooh! Anfrith, you go to 0 hit points and fall unconscious immediately as you hit the ground. Everybody else is fine. We're going to go into initiative.
Hell yeah.
God.
His only weakness.
Initiative 1.
That was
let's
a
go.
bad
That's
one.
such
Matthias.
a shitty one.
That's a great one.
You're up first.
All right, how high is the ceiling?
It's literally like, so for you, it's maybe 8 feet is the entirety of the ceiling. So like Ganu is like, if he goes on his tippy toes, he can touch his head against the ceiling. It's literally like you guys came down off the ladder, turned, and for like, nothing's in the hallway this time, buckos. And then as soon as he took one step onto the stairs out of the water, the thing just like just fucking down. Dark Souls like 1,000% right there.
Okay, I'm going to hold my action until somebody else tries to engage with it.
Okay.
And upon that, I'm going to either jump off of one of my allies to get up there or jump off the wall to just take a stab with Tax Blade at this thing's heart.
Okay.
Hold on, actually. Oh, it's an action. Never mind. We're good. That's what I'm going to do.
You're up.
Well,
Yeah.
So we can see the thing.
Yeah, you can clearly.
there
Yeah,
on the
even though
roof.
he fell to the ground, Anfrith on the ground again, blackness, amnesia-like forgetness, lanterns on the ground, lighting the whole area, down the hallway, the ceiling. It's kind of like at the bottom, so like the bottom of the well, and then it would start a hallway. It would be like the junction here, the things on the ceiling here, and the ground's like right here. Can you see that? Is it decently explained? Okay.
And you said I'm pretty close to the ceiling.
You're how tall, right?
I'm like 7'8" or something.
You're literally 3 inches from the ceiling, so you probably can touch it with your head, the body of the creature, if you want.
Okay.
I mean, the creature has size too, but it's not that big. It's lanky and thin.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to cast Earth Tremor.
Okay. What do I have to do?
Basically, I just have to be an area within 10 feet.
Which you are.
Yeah. With it, yeah. It's interesting. It says the range is 10 feet, but I'm not sure if that means how far away I can cast it from, or the area that's affected. Maybe
I'll look it
both.
up. I bet there's a casting range or touch,
That's definitely a
and
range
then the
plus
10
area.
feet might be like the cube equivalent. Would be
Yep,
my
that is
initial
exactly it.
guess.
It's a 5. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay.
But you
Okay,
cast
but-
it. Let's see.
So it's dex
I think
saving throws.
I think it's just a 10-foot range around you.
Around me.
Yeah,
Okay, that's.
but
fine.
it does affect every creature around you.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
It does say that.
Creature. Okay.
So everybody make dex saves. But this is for style, so. What the fuck are my rolls tonight?
Yeah. So I'm gonna put a little flavor. I'm going to shove my sword into the ceiling
Yeah.
and twist it.
Yeah, you
Oh, I
are.
cast the spell, and that causes the earth tremor.
Oh, it does. Finally,
That's
the
cool.
group sees, oh shit, he does magic. And when he makes a show of it, he sure does. The creature immediately is knocked from the ceiling and falls prone onto the ground. You can roll damage on that. It failed miserably. It was like an 8.
All right, so I get a
What's your
D6.
I rolled a 10 actually. It's not fail.
The DC is 15.
I fail.
That's a 6 bludgeoning for anyone who fails. 3 for.
And
save.
Firth, you fail.
Ow, Ganu! What
Oh
the hell?
god, that's one failed death save.
Mm-hmm.
He's fine.
I don't feel bad.
May I stab this thing in the heart now?
Yeah, it falls to the
hell
ground, so
yeah.
you're now like, ah! Immediately, the thigh is triggered. Wait, did you save your dex, though? That's what matters, actually.
No, I didn't.
You're prone, so no.
Well, actually, what's your save DC?
It's 15.
It says 10. Oh,
It's
it's 15.
15? Okay, yeah, no, I didn't make it.
So you're prone. So
I am also prone.
That's a bummer.
Free football.
Yeah! Ganu the Great! Yeah, down my powers!
Man, I didn't know how powerful I was.
You, Ganu, you put it in, you twist it. Underneath here, literally everyone falls to the ground. You know what? There's actually another...
Actually, Show might not be in it, because based on our marching order, it would be me behind him 5 feet, and then one person the next 5 feet. So the last person...
The ladder is the problem. You guys are all basically stacked because of the ladder, all in the same area. You're basically, this again, fireball dream in here. Just the best scenario for a fireball.
There's probably fumes too.
So, yeah. So, no, this was incredible. Everybody has fallen to the ground and taken damage as Ganu unleashes an earthquake under here. I'm going to rule because you got knocked prone. You wouldn't be ready. You lose your action, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
It wouldn't make sense. You're
really.
ready and you fall down and you oh God.
I mean, his action was to attack, and he doesn't get within 5 feet of the creature, so...
There we are.
True.
That's true as well.
All right. Back to the initiative order as Ganu. I mean, the thing looks pretty hurt. Anfirth, give me a death saving throw. Don't roll a 1.
Please
Well,
don't roll a 1.
We're gonna trigger the
I
stone
don't have
immediately.
diamonds.
Oh,
If you have 100 gold worth of diamonds.
I do.
2 fails.
Alright.
Faith, your turn.
I'm gonna start with a bonus action healing light on Anafirth.
Really?
Oh, gee,
What a
dang.
bold move! We'll see how this plays out for you.
So that is a whole 1 health.
That's all it needs.
That's all he needs.
That's all I
Um,
need.
God, I love D&D.
And then we're all clustered off, so I'm just gonna Sacred Flame this creature.
Sure, deck save.
Dex 16.
That's a 2.
Nice.
Oh, near max.
Gets wrecked.
That is gonna be 15 radiant.
It explodes and is destroyed.
Oh,
There's a
excellent.
beautiful radiant explosion of actually even like goldish sea light explodes outwards as the thing.
Well, so my magic,
Oh,
it's
is it-
even though it's like primarily that blue with the greenish tinges, but there
Yeah.
are flecks of gold throughout it.
Yes. So
Shiny.
there. Beautiful. That beautiful display happens as a creature is destroyed.
Nice.
Wait, it's dead already? That felt very easy.
I'm gonna
Like-
hand my potion of healing to Anafirth.
Anafirth,
Maybe.
Oh, why is there a fucking rock in my back?
Sorry, guys. That was my bad.
Keep in mind, a 10-foot radius area around Ganu is now difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain too. Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, you this is. You know what? You
And it takes a minute to clear
Um.
5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were
Do
talking
you see
about-
some of the rocks start collapsing down, and for a second, you all panic about the integrity of this tunnel underground, and then it seems to hold.
So, fun fact about Show. I'm pretty sure I can move through difficult terrain without problem because I'm part rock.
Oh yeah,
You are one with the earth.
natural difficult terrain.
How do you want to describe that? Do your feet just like glide across the top of it, or
Pretty
like,
much. I mean, it's like walking on sand for me. It's not really. It's like for most people, they're like like they're trying to be careful where they place their feet and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm just walking through it like it's
Like normal.
Like normal. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
You know, like which rocks are steady and which ones aren't.
yeah. I could just exactly.
Oh, I
He just
love
reads
it.
it well.
Love it. And by the way, Ganu, when you went to raise your hand, you immediately like hit the ceiling when you do that.
Yep. Sorry. We were talking about how I can actually use magic, so I wanted to show.
By the way, I
It's
didn't
cool.
dose you with the potion,
Yeah.
Luke. I just handed the vial to
Uh-huh.
you.
Yeah, I'm just holding it.
Okay. I just Ganu? Maybe if you do that again, do it when we're not all around you.
Yep. Yeah. Nope. You're right.
Don't you
hear-
dare discourage him.
Down the hallway, you heard that.
What did we hear?
That awful laugh I just did.
Oh,
CRISPR cut it off, so
Oh,
we didn't hear anything.
okay.
We saw your mouth open and it was silent.
So this.
I hate that.
It's
Can we
quiet.
see? Can we see anything?
You got the lantern up right now, so. And again, remember there's the doorway on the left and then straight on for the hallway. Straight down is another opening to another area.
So I'm pretty sure we heard the chains coming from the
Straight
open
on.
doorway. Yeah. So that's where this thing came from.
I saw the thing the first time we were here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I imagine.
It was the exact same thing you just murdered.
Yes. Yeah.
For
I imagine-
Ganu, it was exactly that creature.
Yeah. It was.
Just making sure. Okay.
I imagine the things are gonna be coming from wherever this vampire's holding up. Whatever's bringing all these creatures into this realm. Ganu, maybe you want to take the lead as maybe like a bear or something
yeah.
that can fit down here?
Definitely, I can do that. I can put the lantern in my mouth or something like that.
We can have somebody hold it all. Like I could hold it from behind you, or Annifirth, or somebody can line up behind you and hold it ahead.
Edfred
Sure.
takes a deep breath and uses second wind. Oh, that's so bad.
oh, buddy.
Jeez.
Roll.
Oof.
Okay.
Hey, we're all
Yeah.
rolling low today. Let's go.
Yeah.
If we fall, we will fall together.
All together.
30 seconds.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
3, 4,
So
5.
I will.
You sure you want to burn your wild shape already?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I'm not sure.
You can do whatever you,
You can do
want.
whatever
Just
you
because Faith tried to
I
bully
get-
you into doing what she wants you to do, you can do whatever you want. All right?
I get
Backseat
two
gamer
of
can
them.
backseat game.
I get 2 of them, and I can use a bonus action to
Yeah.
do it. So it's not like a huge deal
Yeah,
to
I think-
wait.
I think she's being a baby and trying to get you to. Yeah, I'm offended. I'm offended for you. Why don't you use your wild
can-
shape? Why don't you do?
I can lead. I can lead the way, though.
Yeah,
That-
keep your
that's-
suggestions to yourself. All right, but yeah, again, you can lead the way. So the group
Yeah,
begins.
I'll save the wild chase, but I'll lead the way.
All right. Do you want to grab the lantern from the ground, or does Anforth want to retake the lead?
I will let Anfirth keep the lantern, even though I'm in front.
Mhm.
In case I do wild shape quickly, someone still has the lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what would happen to the lantern if I wild shaped. Would it get absorbed into my wild shape?
Potential. Interesting.
Just
Unless
open your
I
mouth.
mean, if I remembered to put it down first, that would
Yeah.
be different.
Yep.
But,
It
yeah,
could.
well,
There are instances where it probably could just appear in your mouth. Like, yeah, that would make sense.
yeah, possibly. Yeah, but I don't want to risk it, so Anfirth can hold it, but I'll lead.
You got it. So, you lead going down. What's the marching order of the group? So it goes Ganu, Anfirth. Make a decision, you three.
I can go next if that's what you guys wanna do.
Matthias,
Oh,
Why don't we put Faith in the
did
middle?
my thing?
Faith, Show. Yeah, we didn't hear you if you said
Yeah.
something.
I said Faith for the middle.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Hey, I know where she wants to be.
We got it. We got it. Squishy. All right.
Yes.
You're coming up on the left of that one room from earlier. Do you look in it this time? The one that you only saw glows from last time.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All
Let's
right.
look at it.
As you turn the corner and you look in, and Anfirth holds the lantern up, you clearly see a laboratory, a lab. There are all sorts of jars with different glows, and looks like substances, fungi, and other things inside those canisters, giving it some of its glow. There are tables, and on some of the tables, there are creatures being actively dissected. There's one, it looks like human body without a head right now, that is twisting and turning on it and still moving. There are
Like
all
a
sorts
chicken.
of cabinets all around, and paperwork is strewn about. There's instruments, and there's all sorts of like very medieval feeling. Hunter, you'll have to help me out here. It's kind of like blood cleaning machines, what they would do to circulate blood through needles and throughout
Like
machines.
a dialysis type
I was
thing?
looking for the word dialysis, yes, but a
Yeah,
very,
those
very crass
rudimentary.
isn't the right one. What would you
Yeah.
say? I think you have
Rudimentary.
Barbaric?
barbaric, rudimentary. That's
It's
perfect.
like a bloodletting device.
Yes, very much so. It does not sanitary, that's for sure.
Is there like a jar of leeches somewhere?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, this checks
Yeah.
out. The picture's been painted.
yeah. There's like bibs on the walls covered in gore
Oh,
and ichor.
jeez.
There's a bunch
This is
of just
giving
places
me
laid out.
Princess Bride basement
Mm,
vibes right now.
Mhm.
Faith and Show. There's like a smart person room.
Oh, okay.
Like
Eh.
they do experiments in here if you want to check it out.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Is
they
the
don't
room
really-
Are there any of those cat things? Is the room clear? Is the room
Yeah,
empty?
let's clear the room first, and then we can examine it later.
does the lantern reveal anything?
Read it to me again. The lantern of revealing. Could you?
While lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in lantern's bright light. And use an action to lower the hood.
There is another one of the ghosts, looking much smaller than the other two that were in the house, inside this room, going again. Than you find inside this lab, just floating there.
Classic.
Smaller, like how big?
Adolescents,
Hmm.
teens.
That's nice.
Does it look distinctly?
Does it look like the
Male
body
or-
that's there?
It's tough to tell what gender it is. It's a like shrilled up skeleton ghost.
Is this the kid?
There are bodies inside the room.
Yeah.
Does any
Yeah.
do any of the bodies have any identifying features on them?
You can make an investigation check.
Let's take a look.
I will
boy.
assist
I'm gonna
you
put some
with
gloves on
that.
for this.
With much chagrin, I will assist you.
That is a 22.
That's a 23.
I'm not
That's
gonna
a 14. I'm not that smart today. I'm just a fucking piece of garbage.
Okay.
I'm not helping to
I'm
investigate.
level
but
10
I'm
today.
Hey, don't you talk about my friend that way.
Get it. You're keeping watch. You got something important. It
Yeah.
sounds like.
No, I want to go over there with
Yes.
my sword drawn in case
Yes.
something is not dead over there
Mm-hmm.
and needs to get smacked.
Yes.
While
well,
they're
one thing
trying.
is
While they're
clearly.
distracted
the
doing
lantern
stuff.
on-
I'm gonna be like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna place the lantern on a table, just facing everybody.
Yes. So,
Just leave it up there and go over it.
as you guys are investigating, everybody give me a perception check.
10.
nice.
18.
9.
22.
Okay.
13 for faith.
Dude, thematically gorgeous. Anfirth and Ganu, the two of you distinctly hear the sound of those chains again coming from the other side of the hallway, where it came from last time.
Like out the door.
Yeah, so like out the door and then at the end of the hall again. You can hear the
Yeah,
rattling
yeah.
happening again. Just note it. Just you heard it.
Sure.
you guys, as you investigate the bodies, you're engrossed, and you can see there is all sorts of different markings on these bodies, some of which kind of resembles the strange madness. What do we call it? Maddening running. I can't remember. Maddened. I'm too deep in my own lore.
Insanity scrawling.
And thank you. That's way better. Insanity scrawls are actually like carved by like scalpel into some of the arms of these individuals. You can notice some of the hands are like the one without a hand that's still moving is very vampiric in the way the claws are appearing right now. The ones on the tables, one is like completely open in the torso, and like you can see different like organs have been switched around or replaced with other weird things that are like they're beating, but they're discolored and just wrong shape. Like that doesn't go in there. And I would say there's just this standard like passed out third body that is just shriveled and shrunk and like
No,
passed
do you
on,
want to
like
take
in
a look
the
at
process.
these markings? See if any of it makes sense to you after reading some of the other
Try.
stuff.
I can try. I only have half the cipher, but I can certainly try. And I'll make a mark, or a note, I should say.
Yeah, you can make another. What was it? It was a history check or investigation? Oh, what did we do last time?
I think
what
you
was
just
this?
did
To crack the
straight
cipher.
intelligence.
Intelligence. That's what it was. It
Intelligence.
was intelligence. Yeah.
Just
Thank you.
straight intelligence.
Yes.
Ganu,
Yo.
13.
when we heard those chains last time, do you know how distant it was down the hall?
I try to remember.
About 60 feet.
It was like 60 feet in front of us when we heard it the first time.
All right. Just hold my cloak real quick, and I'm gonna grab my stone, my lantern stone.
Yep.
Just peek my head around the corner and just chuck the stone down like 60 feet.
If I heard
You
him
do,
mention,
and you immediately
him
see,
mention
just as
chains.
it clicks, like off the ground, you see another one of those things, the hood, the long face, as it sees the stone go down, and look over as I imagine you immediately...
Duck it back.
Yep.
if I heard him mention
Like a
chains,
cathedral.
I would have stopped looking at the body and gone over to him because I also heard the chains.
You didn't hear the chains.
I didn't. I thought
no,
I did.
You had a 13. No, I said that's why thematically it worked really well for the other two that were on guard.
No,
Just
from
like-
the first one.
Well,
I heard the
creature
chains
that
from
we
the
already
first
fought.
time we met them.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
saying
yes,
he
yes,
recognizes
but-
the
And then,
sound,
and then
yes.
when I hear him
mention
verbally
chains.
say,
yes,
I hear chains, I'd be like, wait a second.
Yes. Yes. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood you.
So then I would stop what I was doing with the body and I would go over
Okay.
with that.
And show it's you need the other half of the cipher. But I'll say now, because you were investigating this and your passive perception is what?
11.
Yeah, never mind.
I'm not very perceptive.
No. You think. You take it all
I
in.
had to nerf my character somehow, right?
Yeah, I'm glad. It's better than
Should have just
29
made him
passive.
bad at writing.
What are you? So what's the group doing?
Turning to everyone after investigating a body, I guess.
Ganu, there's another one of those things.
Maybe if we shoot it
Yeah,
from
I
a
heard it.
distance.
Do we want to be stealthy?
Can I
It sounds
still see the?
really loud, that laugh in this room.
Is the light still coming down from the stone?
Yeah, the stone's still on. It didn't turn off the light, but
Yeah.
now you hear the chains, and it sounds like the creature is making its way down the hallway towards your group now. You got its attention.
Yeah, I think
We can
should
ambush
go take care of it.
I'm going to poke my head around the corner and shoot a sacred flame at it.
All right, give me a Constitution saving throw.
You die.
Because enough time to cast a spell alerts it to return.
That's a 13.
You go to 0 hit points.
Jeez.
Ooh, high roll too. 17
17 what?
on the save for the.
Well, if I go unconscious, my spell wouldn't go
No,
off.
spell goes off first, and then
it's
you get hit
happening.
with them. It happens
go
in the
first.
same time. This is simultaneously happening.
It would save at a 17.
Okay. You both are
I'm
basically
grabbing
casting
Faith.
something that's lagging through the air.
I'm grabbing Faith, pulling her back, and
Mhm.
giving her the health potion.
Oh no. How
Alright.
sad.
Chains continue. Shackle, 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 shackle. I don't know what chains are. I don't know. I'm not members. I don't know how to make chains.
I mean,
what do they sound
I
like?
can
I'm gonna
I can-
hide. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I can do a few things. I can try to put it to sleep. I can try to charm it. I could try to restrain it with a web. But the web would probably not be great if we're gonna keep going that way.
Did it seem like it was a site-based thing where, like, when it saw Faith, that's when the effect triggered? Because Annifrith saw it and managed to duck away before it was able to do anything, right?
You were investigating the body, so I don't know how you would possibly be deducing all that information. And then even watching Faith, she turns the corner, goes to shoot something, and just drops. If you could just sell me a little better, like, I don't know how
I can.
you would know that.
I can
Zach!
mess 'em up.
Yeah, obviously you know that.
Right. They were talking about it, so it's not like we would be oblivious to the conversation that was going on in the same room.
Mhm.
So if it's a site-based thing,
Yeah,
I was thinking
give me
maybe I could
intelligence
hide.
just to see, follow up the path. Follow the
Nah.
trail. No,
Nah.
okay. Yeah, it's just a bit too much for Matthias to straight up know at this
Yeah,
point.
no, there's a lot of gross stuff in this room. This is terrible. Let's just get out of here as fast as we
Maybe I'll
can.
take them out. I'll do it. I'll just go.
Are you sure you want to try that?
I can take them.
We could just wait until it comes in here, and then we could all hit it at once.
Guess you're right.
So what do you want? I mean, I can make us stealthier. Like we have options.
Ooh. I'll give everybody resistance, and then
To what?
it helps on, like, if someone tries to do shit like he's putting people to death.
Oh,
It will help you avoid that.
when did you acquire so many helpful tools?
You know,
you're all alone, baby.
Faith. Okay, I'm waking up Faith, pouring the potion down her throat. Faith. How fast was that thing moving?
How much health do I gain first?
I didn't roll for you.
Oh,
Not very fast.
At
It
least
wasn't-
one.
It wasn't
It was-
sprinting.
it was just kind of shambling. It wasn't very fast.
Hey, I know where it was, so I'm going to poke my head out enough that I know if, given her explanation, it won't see me if it's moving 10 feet forward. I'm going to poke my head out just a little, like, angle myself, not poke my head out the door, just angle myself so I can see a little bit down the hallway.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm going to summon a tentacle, an ice spike, and just wait. And when I hear the chains get close enough, I'm going to keep whipping the thing around to see if I can determine when it's, like, right next to it, and then just whack it whenever I can.
I like that. Just a wiggly wobbly
Exactly.
tentacle.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead and make it a attack roll.
Okay. Is this a disadvantage, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a very honest question to ask. Nice
Yeah.
job, Luke.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
18,
Yeah, it still hits though.
Wiggly wobbly ice spike.
12 cold damage.
Okay.
Nice.
You feel like it impales the heck out of it.
I'm just going to keep hitting until it
Roll.
sounds
Well,
like
roll
there's no
again.
more chain.
Yeah, roll one more time. Again, disadvantage though.
Stupid thing, move out of the way. Yeah. 17.
Nice.
Thanks.
Just flop.
7 cold damage.
The chains just rattle against the ground and they cease rattling.
Well, I think that worked.
Do you
You
want to
just
look
kill
to
that
see?
thing?
Yeah. I'll peek my head around the corner.
You see the thing is just impaled with one of your ice spikes in the middle of the hallway.
Nasty thing, that.
Effective.
Yeah. Can I look down the hallway, like, further now that the stone's over there, right? So it's
Yeah.
totally light.
Yes.
Hold on. Did the other one? Did it like? burn up or anything special happen when it died to indicate like it may not be dead?
Last time it exploded thanks to radiant fire energy.
That's fair, yeah.
So-
That was Faith's doing. We don't really know.
So you have no idea what the process is of
I
these
mean,
things.
we could have her do that again.
Faith, you want to burn
It's
up
not
that
like
corpse?
she runs out of them.
Would you like to sacred flame it, Faith?
To my understanding,
I'll
she could do that.
claim it.
It's dead, so it fails. It explodes.
Nice.
Immediate fire,
Yeah.
radiant
Get
fire.
rid of 'em.
Excellent.
And
I
as
think
soon
we
as it
should be-
explodes, you hear again inside the room.
Yeah, again, I didn't have a chance to really address it because I went unconscious. I did note it got louder when we were in the room, and I was gonna look after I shot the thing.
What an
I'm
awful
gonna look
last
around.
thought. Who would want to
I'm
have
gonna-
that? Oh, Jesus, I need to look at that. Oh, and then I've passed on.
It's like, shoot, that sounds really close.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Also, how much health do I get, Luke?
Roll
You
for
still
yourself.
haven't
Keeps
told me?
avoiding that one. Oof, I just don't want to tell you, buddy. Let me tell you.
It's a 16 investigation.
Okay. As you start looking around the area, you notice on the counters, all the journals are in that same script that you guys have found in the house and that Show has been deciphering, and there is tons of documentation here. It's clearly, this is like one of the ground zero of experimentations and testing grounds for whatever's going on here. And it's purposely coded in a cipher to try and protect whatever the research is the individuals are doing here. As you cautiously are opening up the cabinets in case one of those also vampire cats come out, you find all different sorts of like ingredients and beakers, but most of the stuff is just out there and wild. But then going on the bottom cabinets, when you get to the corner, as you open up the corner cabinet, you see this awful, disfigured, eldritch looking creature with this really big head and all fucked up eyes, and its mouth is like on the side of its face, sort of zippered like, and it looks at you and it goes, it sort of looks, and in chat, I'll send you that. But it's a little longer, thinner this way. The eyes are a little off. It
Ugh.
looks all covered in slime.
Ugh.
You make an insight check.
Hmm. That was 8 total, Hunter. What do I see down the hallway? Also, now that
At
it's
the end,
lit?
it looks like some interesting like inscriptions or carvings inside the wall, deep on the other end.
We'll
That's a
relay that to the
12.
people.
12. It looks scared of you despite it laughing. As you open up the door, you can see it trying to like reach and close the door back, but it can't help but smile, and it's just this gross eldritch being, and you just see it
Oh.
starts going more.
When I opened it, I like there was a moment where I almost reflexively snapped my fingers and
Set
oh
it
my
on
god,
fire.
what a,
Sacred flame.
and almost Mustanged flamed it.
You can.
But as I was like about to go do that, I got like the read off of it now, and I was like,
Mhm.
guys, there's a weird thing, and I'm just like eyeing it for the moment.
It's two eyes on the side of its face are looking at you. In the mouth, it's like the face is twisted a bit. And it's blinking, and you can see, like, it nervously goes down and just takes a whole bunch of, like, awful leaves. You know, like the really wet leaves at the end of fall that get all, like, sludges. Ah! It just eats it.
Can you speak?
It slowly leans forward and tries to close the door.
I just turned to the rest of the group as
Let's just let that be.
Do you let him close the door?
I'll let him close the door if it seems afraid of me.
Closes the door gently.
Do we? I mean, that could have been one of the victims. It could have been an assistant. It doesn't seem to be smart enough to be the whatever's running all this, but
If it's not hostile, then that's fine with me.
I
The
don't
light-
want to invoke anything that isn't already attacking us.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just slowly back away with my eyes on it.
Mhm.
On the.
Did
on
you
the
notice
cabinet.
there's like more leaves on the cabinet and maybe some other like bowls that have been set out with other sorts of just weird ingredients in there?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like maybe it's been gathering food and putting it above where it lives.
I'll just take a look. Are they any like specific kind of leaf? Is there anything I might recognize?
Medicine check.
Ooh, that was good. 17.
These are just leaves natural to the area, so whatever you would find, they're big leafy leaves, but they kind of have like the star shape to them. I can't remember what specifically kind of tree and type of plant produces those off the top of my head, but
Like
can
a
see-
maple leaf?
yeah, maple leaf.
leaves?
Yes,
Okay.
very clearly maple leaves. Yes.
Okay.
That is exactly what I was trying to see in my head, the yellow brownish maple leaves.
Gotcha.
So
And it
yeah,
looks like he's sludging them up, or it is sludging them up, making them
Yes.
more gross.
just let it be. It's not hurting us. We don't have to hurt it.
Yep.
I did see those things down the hall. I don't know if... Show, does it look like the cipher that you have? Do you see? I'll point down to him.
Do I see?
As you peek out, at the end of the hallway, no, it doesn't look like a cipher. It's tough to tell what it looks like right now at this distance. It just looks like carvings on the wall, but not the
It's
cipher.
too far away, but definitely not the cipher.
Oh, we should make our way down there either way. I mean, unless anybody else wants to spend more time in this room.
Nope, let's leave.
Well,
I think
I
I'm fine
think
with this
Keep
room.
moving.
I
Do you
will
guys-
start moving forward.
You good? You don't want anything else from this room?
I mean, is there
Except
anything
for
besides the
fire.
Grab
bodies?
the lantern.
There was the journals I described and all the paperwork and research.
Oh shit! Yes.
With all
I'm
in
sorry,
cipher
I was-
language. I was very confused, but like DM's last chance here. Like, so here's all the really important information that you could potentially earn. I guess they can come back if they don't
Yeah.
destroy
Let me
the place.
let me take a look see
See-
through here.
See what he can read from
See what
it.
I can read here.
Yeah.
And if it
Yeah.
doesn't seem like I find anything super interesting, I'll pass off to Faith. She's a bookworm too.
Yeah. Make an intelligence check on it.
Bad.
I'm picking up the lantern
19.
again as well.
I'd say this is some pretty critical research. You can't understand it all because you're missing the full cipher, but this explains a lot of what's been going on, and you can get semblances of like clearly a plan, iterations of tests, things went wrong. Things
Here,
aren't
and I'll
great.
swing my haversack around and just indicate,
Alright.
like, open it up so we can just dump it all in there.
It's a lot. It's a fair amount. So
yeah.
it's a journal and probably I'd say like a stack of sheets like this thick of just single pages of just, but they're all like that classic, lovely, like crinkly and soiled and it's dry. There's stains and all that.
Mm.
So you can.
Crispy.
Let's see if we can maybe there's something at the mayor's office, the other half of the cipher, or whatever. The other
Yeah,
half.
this is a lot, but there's
just-
definitely some stuff in here.
Let's just
There
take
was
it later.
yeah, we'll figure this out later. But there was definitely a plan. So
We'll hold it all up inside the journal as much as we can. Just kind of try to get it together so it's not completely a mess, and then put it in my haversack.
well, I can take a little not rope, but like a little bit of string or whatever, and just like tie it like you would like like if you had like a stack of paper or whatever, just tie it together so it's all like
Oh
Yeah, and I got the visual very clearly
Yeah.
in my head. Yep. All right.
I move down the hallway.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's check that out.
As you guys move down the hallway, the laughing gets quieter. And as you get into
Good.
the hallway, or into the next room,
Wisdom saving throw.
you see in front of you a altar. There are torches surrounding it in the wall. This is like the room shape would be a half circle, and against the flat edge of the wall is the altar. Carvings are within the wall, depicting what looks to be some sort of a winged entity with its long claws out and all these like mists sort of flowing up into it, almost like a veins of power going into this creature on here. There is all sorts of gifts around this altar, wine, what looks to be liquids of dark color, gold, silver, goblets, plates, flowers, and some incense are on in here as well that make it slightly less disgusting down here. On the circular side of the walls, there are 3 per side, splitting the door, torch holders. But there's only, in the center, 1 torch each lit on those sides. The floor itself is the same well-laid stone as the rest. And, yeah, I think that describes the room pretty well.
Pick up my rock as I walk over it.
Yeah, still cool, still working. And actually, do you guys want to take a break? Because we're at the...
Yes.
Yeah, I got to pee really bad, too, so let's take a break before we
I want
investigate
to eat
this
some
room.
food. I have the hunger.
All right, you're back in the room. What are you doing in the side of the room?
So you specifically mentioned that there were 3 torch holders and 2 torches.
2 lit torches.
2 lit torches. Is there a 3rd torch that is currently unlit?
There are
4 more
torches
torches, right?
currently unlit.
Ooh, okay.
There's 3 on each side, and the ones in the middle are lit. You said there was writing on the wall behind the altar? Is that correct?
Inscriptions of sorts. It's less writing, but more or less a mural depicting a scene of some sort of
What
creature.
does that look like?
It was the winged-looking creature with the vapors going into and kind of think tombstone, hedge-like stuff you would find. Little bit of kind of like Alduin's Wall and Skyrim, but mix of all that. Actually, those shrines you would find in Skyrim would be very good. It would be very similar display of. I'm thinking of the ones that you can typically just like go up to and immediately get your blessings, but there's smaller ones, kind of like that design on a bigger scale.
Mm. I'm gonna go up to the altar and just look around it and just see, hold the lantern revealing out and just see if there's any, if it's just like a stone. Is it just stone, or is there anything on it, anything around it?
It's stone, but read the lantern again. I'm sorry you just did it, but I forgot in the time since you last read it to me.
It's basically just invisible stuff.
Yeah,
let's see.
but
Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they're in the lantern's bright light.
oh,
30
okay,
foot radius.
okay then. Never mind. I thought it did something else. That's why I want you to read it again to me. Okay. Yeah, there's no invisible creatures watching you.
So I don't see anything of note. It just seems like it's like a stone rectangle, basically.
I mean, you can make a religion check and try and.
Yeah, is there any religious symbology? with
Yeah,
that
absolutely. There's a ton of
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, so go ahead and make a religion check.
17.
You guys also hear.
17.
Yeah, 1, you have no idea. 17, you're not too familiar with this. You really feel like, God damn it, you wish Autumn was here, and that'd be extremely helpful. But this is some sort of divinity you're not familiar with. That seems strange.
Can I make a drawing of the symbology?
Absolutely. You can literally do the chalk thing where you, because it's carved in there, you can just copy it verbatim.
Oh, yeah. Right into the book it goes.
Little General Grievous.
Religion to add to my collection.
He's sick! The anthropologist, he's sick on knowledge! He just wants all the culture to himself, you son of a bitch!
It's mine.
It's It's mine to understand and then inform others about.
I am the culture. And the culture, it's damn good.
Then I have
Is
to
there
make
any
more
other-
anthropologists.
So it's the room with the carving.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any other exits to this room, or is it up,
Make a
Single-
perception check.
or is it only the doorway we came in from? That is only a 6.
You know what? Fuck it. You asked. You turn around and you see right in the doorway, you see the Eldritch Abomination. And he's got his hand right on the lever. Oh. The door closes behind you guys. You're stuck in this room.
I'm gonna blast that little thing the next time I see it.
He starts knocking on the door.
I'm gonna go. Is there anything by that doorway?
Now,
Any
no, it's
triggering
just this is just a
mechanisms?
solid door now. It seems like the mechanisms were all built on the other side.
I guess I'll start looking around the room then, looking to see if there's
Yeah.
any other.
Is there another exit? I want to
Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna assist him.
Okay.
While Sho is dazing off into space and using the chalk,
Mhm.
there may or may not be something cool for you to view. A funny little 8-second clip that describes all anthropologists.
Oh. Later.
It's very funny.
All right, since no one's paying attention. I guess I'm
14
watching it.
investigation.
I see a Justice League reference.
That's what the Eldritch Abomination sort of looks like.
Oh, the kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, my battery's dying.
Why is his
on my
head so
headset.
big? God damn.
Watch Justice League Unlimited, and you'll figure it out.
Oh, good.
That was just inspiration. That's the visual I was getting. 14 for the investigation check. As you're going around, you asked, is there any exits? You cannot find any other exits.
Mhm.
You guys are basically stuck in this room now.
I try to lift the door.
There's nowhere to place your fingers to lift it.
Damn it.
This is like Egyptian King Tut stuff here.
Is he still knocking on the door?
No. He's
Can I
just
knock
sort
on
of...
the door?
Yeah.
Is there any answer?
You can hear his...
Can I try to mimic exactly that?
You can give me a performance check.
Yeah. 13.
No.
Oh shit, did I lock myself in there?
It sounds way too like Anna Firth.
I guess I'm gonna
like mocking him.
inspect. Is it a wall like carving, or is it an actual standalone statue of the deity?
It is like think of Shinto shrines and how they would be in front of the wall itself and laid out in front, all the stuff. But it's all made of stonework, and carved into the stonework of this shrine, of this altar, is all the detailing I've been describing.
I'm gonna look for any. I'm gonna just like run my hands over it at this point and try to see is there any like hidden buttons, things like that.
No hidden buttons, but you find a groove that seemed to be obstructed by some of the offerings that were down here. And as you move them aside, you can see there's like I don't know, it looks like some sort of slot something might be able to fit into. But not like a key per se, not like a turning key, like something just like it was engrooved, indented, could potentially fit inside.
Anybody know what might go in this? As I point out the opening.
It's only about like yay big. It's very small on it, probably a few inches.
Is there anything in the room that
It's the
looks like it might
shape.
fit in there?
Nothing looks like the shape of it in this room, no.
What shape is it? Is it circular? Is it square?
Kind of more like a diamond shaped, I would say, but like legitimate diamond shape, not like an actual jewel. But it's almost like a prism as it fades into the carvings of it.
Okay.
It's irregular, and it's not like a generic something we would recognize in geometry. It's clearly art.
Are there any like weird compartments or anything that I can try to find in the altar, or maybe somewhere in the room? I don't know.
Make an investigation check.
Matthias, who do you think lit these torches? They surely couldn't have been lit long, or else they'd be burnt out.
It's a good point. Somebody's probably home, and now that that little gremlin locked us in here, they'll probably be coming back for us.
I don't suppose it was him, you think? He seems too
Could
small.
be. I mean,
These are high off the walls for him to reach.
it's a good point.
14.
14. Little panic inside the back of your neck as like you're not finding any secret compartments. There's no exits. Did you guys just die here? Is this how we're going to die? Are you kidding me?
Sure fucking hope not.
Oh, it was a good campaign, everyone.
So what are we gonna do?
Can I grab one of the lit torches?
Absolutely, it comes right out.
They come out.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see any reason not to light the room up a bit. Maybe we could see better. And I'll
Okay.
go around and just light the other torches.
As you light all the torches, the one so you lifted the torch out, right?
Mhm.
The holder falls out after you turn them all. It comes out of the wall now.
Is it in the shape of a diamond?
No.
Fuck.
Is it like fell like off the wall, like
Yep.
it broke, or like it broke?
It's off the wall onto the ground now.
Okay. If I were to check out that area, is there any kind of mechanical mechanism, which is a redundant statement?
No.
Anything of
A
that
mechanical mechanism?
nature? Yeah.
There was nothing on the wall. It just came clear from the wall. There's a little like indent in there from where the wall is, but it's not enough for you like to dig through and find something on the other side. It's just now on the ground. This
Can I,
torch holder.
with my other hand, pick
Mhm.
out another torch and just pull it out?
Yeah.
The holder stays?
Yes.
Huh. That's peculiar.
What was
there
keeping
any-
it on the wall?
Is there any way to orient the torch holder so it fits in the indent on the statue?
Make an insight check.
$15?
You know, it looks kind of like it could, but it's way too big.
Is the
I'm just
end
gonna
of the-
I'm gonna just try it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna see if it
You put it up to it, and it is like 3 times too large. But, you know, you feel like there's something to that. Feel like you're on the right track.
Is there anything special about the torch that came out of that?
I mean, it doesn't seem to dim the fire as you continue holding it. It seems like a magical fire. All these
Yeah,
ones inside there.
Does it seem like it's burning off any of the tar that's on the torch, or is it just...
No, and you also realize, like, shouldn't you all have suffocated if this was burning, you know, the carbon dioxide that would be coming off in this reaction? That's not happening.
If we put that. Do you think that that's? do you
are
think
all
that
the
it's actually
torch
fire?
holders the same size?
No. This one is bigger than all the rest of them.
Yeah, there's.
I'm gonna look at some of the other ones to see if I can find one that's closer in size to the one to the crevice.
I would say they all seem identical besides this one.
Okay.
I'm holding 2 torches now. Are they the
Yeah.
same size? I
They
pulled
are.
one out.
They are.
They are the same size.
Same
the-
size and same look to every one of them. No special markings indicating one torch is different than the other.
What about the pommel of the one that was in the weird holder?
That's what I was. Yeah, I agree.
What do you mean?
The bottom of the
per se? The
torch.
bottom
What
of the
about the
torch?
bottom of the torch?
Looks the same.
The tip.
It's not shaped in a way that it would fit the other holder.
It is shaped in the way to fit the.
Can we try putting the torch
Yes.
into the
Thank you.
crevice?
Oh, into the crevice itself. No, it does not fit. It's too. The
Okay.
torch is too big to fit into the crevice, but an excellent idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna put one of the torches back.
Yep.
And then the other one, I'm just gonna try to like shake to like get out, like put out the fire. Does that do anything?
It like goes dark for a second and then comes back on, almost like a trick candle.
All right, I take my cloak and I just wrap it around.
Okay.
And if I feel that it's still hot, then I pull my cloak off. But
It is, and it doesn't catch fire.
I'm gonna try putting the holder thing back into the wall,
Okay.
and then try to pull the holder from the wall next to it. One of the
a-
smaller ones.
As you put it into the wall, as soon as you release it, it falls. So then you can try and like hold it, and as you're trying to pull it, it doesn't come off from the wall.
Do you want
I mean-
this off the wall?
Well, it seems like this one is the right size, but it seems like it's too big. It's the right shape, but too big for that. But all the other
Mushroom!
holders
It's
seem
too
to be
big.
all the other holders seem smaller, but it doesn't seem like they come out as easily.
am I able to blow out the torches that I had previously lit?
Yes.
Well, something works.
I mean, I could try to take it off the wall.
I'm gonna try and hold it there and ask Ganu to check the other holders to see if any of those come out while I'm holding it in place.
Ah, rah, rah, rah. Ooga booga, ooga booga, battery dead. Ooga booga, ooga booga. I gotta change a whole bunch of settings now.
Big sad.
Oh, we were having fun. No!
Let's brute force this bitch.
I'm in a good mood.
You good there, bud?
So then I believe this is through system. Cool, I can hear you guys. And then I have to change this to system, I believe. Go ahead and talk, guys.
Hello,
Don't
hello.
tell me what to do.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello there.
Okay, so yeah, I got all the audios. All the audios fixed. We're good. I can hear you again. So what were you asking so wonderfully?
I was gonna say I was gonna hold the large one that had fallen off. I was gonna hold it in place, and I asked Ganu to check all the other ones while I was holding it.
Ganu, they all seem fine on the wall, but you can try giving them a tough pull if you want with a strength check if you're interested in that. But otherwise, they don't come off as easily as this one did.
I'm gonna forcibly rip one out of the wall.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
I'm going to guidance myself because I have disadvantage.
Sounds good. You're like a focus buddy.
Actually,
This is
wait,
what you're
hang
made
on.
for.
Strength check specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You're gonna go wild shape into an animal that gives you advantage, so you can have a straight roll.
No,
Like
no,
Goliath.
'cause it's disadvantage on. Okay. Yeah, so disadvantage on ability checks, not skill checks. Okay, so I would have disadvantage on this. And then what does? Okay, yeah. So guidance and disadvantage. First roll was good.
Ooh.
Second roll was also good.
Oh yeah. What do you got?
Guidance was good. Okay, so strength.
Yeah.
We got a 23.
You rip that
Let's
shit
go.
right out of the wall. It comes right off, and it looks just like the other one in the sense of how it gets ripped and destroyed off the wall.
I think I got this.
I'll take it and I'll see if this fits into the indent.
No, this is still like 2 times too big.
Are any of the other wall holders smaller than this one?
No, they're all identical in size to that one. But I love your defacing of this place.
Is there anything on the altar, like a candelabra or anything like that?
Yeah.
Well, try laying those and see if they fit.
No.
Well,
It's a great idea, but no.
Do you see anything like magical about these items specifically?
I haven't even checked into that. I thought it would be easy.
If I take the torch and hold it up to the visage of the statue,
Mm-hmm.
does anything happen? Does it react at all?
Yes.
What happens?
Oh,
As you hold up the torch to the statue, you notice the grooves and indents on it, especially because of the way the lighting is in the room right now, are exaggerated. The shadows climb very far, irregularly far when you come close to the altar. They bend in ways like water causes light to bend. Come on, what's that called? Come on, it's
Refraction.
refraction.
Thank you.
Science words.
Refraction. The shadows look like they're refracting when you do that.
Like
I'm gonna-
physics.
I'm gonna take the largest
Hmm.
torch holder
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to bring it near the altar where the light was bending weirdly and see if it changes at all.
Doesn't cause anything to change, but it does cast a shadow. The bigger torch holder casts a shadow that appears much smaller.
Oh.
I'll try to line the shadow up with the
With the
Indent.
with
The
the
indent.
Okay. As you do that, you see the lights, the eyes light up for the altar, and all of a sudden, the area opens up. You catch this long shadow as it gets cast onto it, and this opens. The outline of the torch holder itself fits perfectly within that indent as the thing finally unlocks. You guys find yourself looking down another hallway, and at the end of the hallway there appears to be a ladder leading up and out of these catacombs.
So
all right.
this is a different exit.
Yeah, this is the altar. The altar literally just like opened and then lift up behind it. And so you guys can go continue forward. Behind you still locked.
Okay.
So this is our only path.
All right. Well, we take the path.
Forward.
You could have murdered the thing and you would have had 2 paths, but here we are.
Uh,
Don't you tell me railroading. All right.
you put an innocent creature in front of us and asked us to murder it.
I mean, you don't know what I did and didn't do yet. Anyway, what are you guys doing as you go down this hallway? You're just gonna go all the way down the hallway?
I'll ask Anfert to scan the lantern.
Keep
Uh,
a close
hold up
eye
the
on,
lantern,
make sure
yeah.
there's nothing weird going on in this hallway. Go
There's nothing
quietly.
following us.
Yep.
All right, so
Expert
Anfirth,
diligent.
give me a perception check.
Can I just like do a combat checks?
Nope.
Of, like some sort, because when I do that, 5.
Cool.
Poor Anfert.
It's clear. Lantern says it's clear. Let's fucking go, boys.
Just take 2 levels in Bard, my dude.
I'll lead the way.
Everyone take 2 levels in Bard.
All right.
It's worth it.
You guys travel down the corridor.
Yeah.
It looks pretty unremarkable. There's not really much like anything inside the room. This is just a transfer passage. It looks more like maybe like a secret emergency exit that might have been made at some point for someone and some time. I need Show and Faith to give me dexterity saving throws. And Matthias.
14.
Okay.
I just don't know how to roll above a 10 at this point.
What the hell, dude? Why? Okay, 11.
What's happening?
Horrible. DM is.
I need
loving
to change
this.
the music.
Oh yeah.
Good.
I earned this. You had your chances. I don't want to hear you, bitch.
Ganu tried to cast Earth Tremor again. That's what bruh. Guys, I'm sorry.
Sorry, it just keeps going on.
I was practicing.
Oh, I can't hear this now.
thought you guys were further away. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I cast Booming Blade and rupture everyone's eardrums.
Oh yeah, so something I came up with a little while ago that I'll just say while Reed's doing stuff.
Mhm.
So for a druidic focus, I have a twig of holly, and it's like smithed into the crossguard of my sword.
Very
Nice
cool.
gangster.
So
I like that.
I basically cast spells with my giant greatsword.
Excellent.
Sounds like something your character would do. This all tracks. What is your sword made out of?
Steel.
A druid with a steel sword. You'll love to see it.
Playing against type.
He is.
That would be
These
fun.
are progressive druids. They're not stuck in their ways. They're adaptable to change, malleable, always up for an adventure.
That's right.
I like these druids.
Yeah, that's a good one. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh,
boop.
Barovian Castle. That's a classic.
Yeah, I know. I brought it back for today. Hunter
Yikers.
mentioned it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I've been doing too much of the Twilight. You can only take so much of that Briarwood music on loop."
Right. Turn up Hydra here a bit.
All right. So, as you guys happily think you safely walk down this hallway,
Psych!
Show and Faith, the two of you get impaled through your shoulders by these large claws and pinned to the ground. And Matthias, you get bit in your neck by a gigantic bat creature, monster eldritch being that you guys now turn around and see. It is huge in here. And the ceilings were actually high up and they were, what are they, is it vaulted? For where the ladder goes up to whatever the exit is in this place, and it was actually nesting up there, and you guys weren't able to notice. So, damage first. That is 10 points of piercing to Faith. That is 11 points of piercing to Show. And that is 16 points of piercing to Matthias. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
It's a lot of damage.
Faith is unconscious.
Not
How
Faith.
much health do you have? What level are we?
Oh,
Put me to
We're level
0.
5!
Yeah,
Oh, I did put you to 0 earlier. Okay, no, you earned that. So, okay, I don't feel bad. No,
You
that's on
earned
you.
that.
That's on
that.
you. Did. You're like, I'm just going to easily kill this thing.
Save or suck, idiot.
Yeah. No.
2.
2.
You're a vampire now.
You
Instant
feel
turn.
sickly.
I feel
Like,
bad.
You feel bad.
Instant
Not
turn.
sure what that's about, but you don't feel well.
I watched this happen to my friend. I know what's up, you asshole.
You suspect you may have just contracted vampirism.
Ah, shit.
We need to roll initiative, so initiative order 4.
Boo.
They're all
Oh.
good today, boys. They're all good today.
For who?
Yeah.
Everyone
Matthias
else.
literally has 21 plus.
Oh no! Me and Annabeth are just chilling at the
Uh,
bottom of the initiative team.
See you guys later, I guess.
Yeah. See
That
you guys
is,
never.
Justin, what?
I rolled a 2.
Justin doesn't like playing D&D is a thing.
You're-
Is what you don't
Yeah.
understand. Like Justin likes role playing, but he doesn't like playing D&D.
I don't actually like combat. I'm just
He
here to.
just
Yeah.
he's like, I want to like zone out for an hour and a half, and then when it's my turn, just be like, you know what, guys, I'm going to bed.
Yep.
Because you must have the most under 5 rolls or something, and between all the characters, even after giving you like a plus 23 to Bologna, you still were lower than other people at
Still
times.
be lower. Yeah, I'm just like, how is this even happening? The pity initiative still was not enough.
Gotta change your dice.
My
Matthias,
electronic dice roller.
first
Yeah.
up.
Excellent.
This is on high.
I whip out the tiny light crossbow
Mhm.
and fire a sleep dart into this thing.
Okay, go ahead. Picture like from Jurassic Park 3, the pterodactyls that aren't pterodactyls. They actually have a different name, but you know how they walk with the wings up? That is basically the same size and creature that you're seeing
That's
inside
a
here right
great
now.
Visual. Thank you.
Mhm.
It's a 13.
One creature that ambushed us.
Yes,
Okay.
that's why I did a lot of damage.
Yep.
Did it have sneak attack?
Hits.
Oh, it does.
It's
So-
gigantic in a closed space. It's a giant
Fantastic. It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
bat. Mm-hmm.
Let me roll some damage on that.
21.
It saves. It takes 10 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Diamro, are we prone? Like me?
Yeah,
facing
thanks for
this?
letting me know. Yeah, you're pinned to the ground right now, so actually it would be even grappled, pierced through the two of you. So there's
I don't
like giant
that.
bat blades through your shoulder blades right now into the ground, and it's making awful bat monster noises. Just
I'm gonna use my movement to move underneath it into a flanking position, and then use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Faith.
okay.
Noise. She's not dead.
Epic.
Yet,
Enjoy your 4 healing.
yet.
Listen,
Smart.
I'll say, all right, now's not nap time. Get up.
those levels in Bard were real clutch.
I'm gonna take levels in Bard.
Just take levels of
Word.
Bard.
It's level in Bard right now.
I know what Campaign 3's villains are going to be. It's going to be 10 bards.
I love it.
Just 10 bards.
You can build a
Bards
tank
against
Bard.
5
It's
bards.
possible.
Listen, 10 Scanlans, that's devastating.
10 bards.
It's just a metal band, and they just fucking jam, and they shred on us, and we die. Yep.
They would take over the world if they just would stop getting in their own way. That's
It's
really.
It's
All
it's
right.
death clock. Anyway,
my turn.
Ganu, you're up, buddy.
Am I really second?
Yeah.
Damn.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
I'm not
so
dead before my
I'm-
first move.
I'm going to turn into a brown bear.
Nice. Brown bear, what do you kill?
Classic. And as a bonus action, and then for my action,
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to bite the wing of this creature. I'm gonna go after its wing.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll
Mm,
to attack.
How close are all
Clever.
all of
What-
us?
Everyone's within 10 feet. It's very cramped quarters, very claustrophobic, what we're going through.
Yep.
It's gonna be a total 20.
20 hits.
Yes.
When you roll your damage die, I want you to roll an extra d6.
on the wing. Nice.
6. Nice. I rolled pretty well. So that's gonna be 14 piercing,
Cool.
and then I will use my claw to go after the wing as well.
Go for it.
Uh,
No extra die on this.
That's fine. I didn't hit anyway. It's a 10.
No, you don't hit. So you're actually distracted because when you bite into the wing of the creature, you actually notice like almost an acidic taste to your mouth. And almost like your bare fangs give off this extra poisonous type of bite to it.
Hmm.
You can play at that game, vampire. Ah.
All right. Anything else?
That's bonus action.
Faith,
That's it.
get off the ground. It's your turn.
I'm gonna use Have My Moon stand up. So is there
really?
any-
You're pinned with a bat vampire claws through you to the ground. I
I don't think you heard him. He
Is
stands
there any
up.
is there any space in the direction of the ladder at all?
Yeah. There's like 15 feet towards the ladder. You guys didn't get all the way through. You're still
gonna-
pinned. You're grappled condition.
Bonus action Misty Step to the ladder.
There you are. You are at the ladder, bleeding profusely from your arm.
I'm gonna stand
Shoulder.
up, and I'm gonna cast. That was my spell. So I'm gonna cast a Sacred Flame at this creature.
All right.
Dex
So
save 16.
okay. Fails. Look at that.
Nice.
That's 8 radiant damage.
You got it.
More.
You see, it's incredibly effective as the fire shoot up and burn all around it.
That hurts.
It gives a horrible, horrible, blood-curdling scream. And Faith, remind me of something on your turn, okay? Just tell me that.
Okay.
Next up is Show. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No,
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 she'll
no,
roll a
said it.
5.
It's too late. It's too late. He said it.
All right, I'll give it. You win this round. Go ahead.
Whoa! Fuck you!
I'm kidding.
It's talking to him now.
Birdie, who has been resting on my shoulder this whole time,
Okay. Yeah, what's
gonna
the bird
fly
one do?
up and do some loops around this thing, pecking at him to try and distract him, and give the help action so the next attack is at advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's
Hell
better.
And then he'll
yeah.
fly back to my shoulder.
Thanks, Birdie.
No, he won't. I'm gonna make
Fly
it.
by.
not take-
Oh,
He's an owl.
He has flyby. He does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Owls
That's-
busted.
He's too OP.
that smile. I was about to say fireball out of the bat's mouth. You all die. That's what I was thinking. But I'm not doing it because I'm mature. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, it's the bat's turn again, so
Yeah.
it sure
I
is.
tried.
It's gonna attack Show with advantage.
Oh, fun.
What the flying fuck? A 1 and a natural 4.
I'm
Awesome.
slippery, okay?
Awesome. So the
I'm
bird,
slippery.
you know what? The owl distracts, even though he
Yeah.
has you pinned. The owl distracts it, and it misses it. It's next impaling of you, and it's gonna go for a bite on you and then an attack on Matthias.
That's
I
4
just-
attacks?
No,
I'm
it has
shifty.
3 attacks. It's 3.
It's
Oh.
got multi-tack,
Only
homie.
3.
Yes.
It's got multi-tack.
It did
Who's
3
it
against you
trying
guys
to
to
do?
start, and then
Who's
it's
it trying to
now-
attack now?
it's attacking
Myself and then
Matthias and Show.
Nice.
Show is still on the ground, actually, so I still get advantage against Show again.
Okay.
I'm
It
doesn't matter! It doesn't matter! Does a 14 hit you, Show?
I had to use a shield reaction, but
That
no.
wizard life.
What the fuck? He had advantage! That was 4 rolls against Show, and he couldn't get above a 14.
Hey,
Hey,
Don't worry,
hey,
I'll
hey,
pay for it.
Matthias! Yeah, Matthias! Does a 23 hit?
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs, and it has to re-roll the d20.
Okay.
And use the lower roll.
You got it.
that is hilarious.
Does a 22 hit?
Yup.
Oh my
It rolled
God.
1 less.
And then I'm gonna give Matthias advantage. on his next
Show
D20
is
roll.
now our take.
Oh my
Sam, I
god.
blade sing my AC
11
does go
points of
up by
piercing.
4.
I am unconscious.
All right. As he now pins you to the ground, in the same awful as the wings are like folded and the claws are coming down, the weakness from like the vampiric bite causes you to fall unconscious.
Ow.
All right.
Zach, within the next minute, you have advantage on the next attack, ability roll, or saving throw.
Okay. Help
Joe,
me remember
Death
that.
You're up.
saving throw.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He did that
Oh,
last time.
That matters.
Yes, he
Thank
did
you.
that last time. It was awesome.
I'm gonna
Strategy.
grip my weapon
Yes.
and start try to make an acrobatic maneuver as I attempt to get into a fighting stance while I'm pinned.
Okay.
That is me thematically saying I'm blade dancing
Yes.
and trying to get out of the grapple.
You can. So you like almost
I have to make a check, right?
Capoeira? Is that what
Yes.
you're trying to say?
Yes,
Um,
I am capoeira kicking out
yes.
of the.
Yes. Trying to get out of it. So yes, go ahead and
Yeah.
make the athletics checks.
Can I do acrobatics?
Yes, it's athletics or acrobatics every time.
Advantage, baby! I needed that advantage. It's a 19.
Only what's that? 14. So
Nice.
Hell yeah.
you're like, yeah! And remind me something at the end of your next turn. As you get out of that, and you're now up, and your blade singing, blood coming out, badass looking show. What are you doing?
Is it an action to get out of a grapple?
No.
Oh, no.
Okay.
We
Not
take
right
those.
now. Not right now in the action economy. It probably actually
Okay.
is. I'm almost certain it is actually, but
It is.
that was way too cool. So fuck you. All right, sorry.
All right. I'll take it. If the DM says it, I'll take
Yeah.
it.
If DM says it, it overrides the
This
official
thing,
rules.
this thing is
Yeah,
hitting
sure
really
does.
hard. All right, we got. Just keep roll with it. All right, I don't.
I'm gonna.
It's
Did
attacked
see-
you 4 times before you've attacked it once. All right, so I'm just.
And you are gonna see show multiple images of show appear.
Okay.
Smart.
Cool.
Yes.
That it?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Anferth, your turn.
So Anferth takes a deep breath
Mm-hmm.
and exhales, and you see this as if it's really cold out, like a mist
Mm.
come out of his mouth and then form around his body as he casts Armor of Agathis, and ice starts to cover his armor. And then I'm going to summon an ice spike behind this creature. And
No
try to attack
way. No kidding. Go ahead and try to attack.
it. Wouldn't
I-
you know?
I do the thing I always do.
Don't you know?
Oh no.
10? Nah, misses.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Layer action. Bottom of the round.
Wait. Oh yeah. No,
No.
you're good. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody
reading
give
initiative,
me a wisdom saving throw. As the thing opens up his mouth and gives an echo scream. A
Natural
psychonic.
20.
Yeah, save. What was that? 8? You've cut out twice.
Let me roll.
8.
Oh.
8. 8.
Thank you.
No.
Okay, I did hear 8. Okay, fail. What was everybody else?
18.
11.
Save. Fail on the 11.
9.
9, fail. The 3 of you, as is off, it's so loud in this condensed space, your eardrums are ringing like crazy, and then blindness comes over the 3 of you. The 3 of you now have the blinded condition.
Okay.
What they twist.
Top of the order, Matthias.
Just add that to my.
I will make a...
Hey, you can't get double disadvantage, so.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Anferth, your attack with the spike should have been at advantage because nobody used
Oh.
All
Flyby
right.
that
Nobody
Birdie
attacked it.
did.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Okay.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, that hits. So go ahead and roll damage, but this still happens.
13 cold damage.
Nice.
Nice.
It's looking rough. Real rough. Matthias, you're up.
Death
As the
save
ice
is
goes through it.
a 2.
You have advantage, though.
He
Is it
does not have
advantage?
advantage.
No,
yeah,
it
I think
doesn't.
it's just on attacks.
It's not a.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I'm sorry. That's something else. Okay. So
not
fail.
technically a saving
Oh, it
throw.
sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Ganu, you're up.
Okay,
hmm
I'm blinded.
Yeah, but you're a
I'm
bear and
lost.
you're half your jaw is still in its wings, so you got a
Yeah.
decent guess. Let's go.
Yeah.
Disadvantage, even though you're blinded. But come on, how hard
Yeah.
could it be?
No, it can't be that hard. I'll go in for another bite on the
Let's,
wing
let's do it.
since I kind of know where it is.
hmm
Okay. Okay. Maybe. That's gonna be a 15.
Hits.
Excellent.
Roll a d6 with this as well, and the d6 is
Yeah.
poison damage. So split it up.
Apparently,
Hmm.
death
next time.
saving throws are
Got it,
saving
got it.
throws, according to.
See, because you used this before. We brought this up before
Yeah.
prior, and someone had advantage on a death saving
So
throw.
you do. So you do have advantage.
Zach, re-roll your death save.
Fantastic.
No,
I
it's a
hope
one.
it helps.
I hope it's a 1. What was it?
As an 8, it doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
darn. Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Saved you.
Well, you tried.
Womp womp.
Yeah, so that's gonna be
I'm getting
8,
all my bad rolls out of the way.
Piercing.
8 piercing and 2 Poison.
Okay. It's looking
go for it.
horrible as you bite into it. The
Yep,
thing is
I'll
on
go
its
for the
last
claw.
legs.
The claw that I have now.
Go for it. As you rip
Um,
its wing, and you just like rip half of the wing off, almost Valkyrie style, God of War, with your mouth. Not completely
12.
off though. 12 to hit
12. Yeah.
does not hit,
Okay.
but a good effort.
All right.
Faith, what are you doing?
Bonus action. Heal Matthias for.
Don't do that.
6 health. Yeah, on healing light.
You guys are the worst.
Hmm. Hmm. Actually, I have to be able to see to use that. So before I do that, I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on myself to heal the blindness condition,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna be able to use Healing Light on Matthias.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that on your turn?
Yes.
You take 5 points of hemorrhaging damage.
And then I fall unconscious.
Get up, Mata.
I got you. Oh yeah, the thing that went through my torso. Lesser restoration. Wait a minute. Would that only cures diseases? What does that do?
It does one at a time too. So if he cured
Yeah, I
blind,
think you can
it
only
wouldn't
do
cure
one.
anything else.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Oh well, they're good to know.
You touch a creature and one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blind, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned.
Yeah,
Man,
this
that
is
spell
different.
sucks. That's a weak ass spell.
Time for some greater
I mean-
restoration.
It's only a 2nd level, so.
It's weak. It's a weak second level spell.
Okay, all right, Mr. Cleric. All right, we're moving on. Oh God.
Zach feels strongly about this.
Yeah, so it's the creature's turn again. It is going to take 3 attacks again. And what's his name? You're still prone, right, Matthias?
I guess so. Technically, yeah.
It hasn't gotten up yet.
Do it. Hit me, daddy.
A 3 and a
think you did.
5. A natural
let's
3 and
go.
a fucking 5. It does not hit you.
Hooray!
Slippery.
Every advantage roll, it hasn't hit.
Hey, you earned this, Reed.
Roll an
earned it.
advantage more often, bud.
You earned it, bro.
Show, does 17 hit?
Not if I cause it
Shield.
to target one of my things.
Oh.
Ooh.
How's
I
that
have
work
to
again?
roll-
He's got the
I have to
magic.
roll a
He
d20.
rolls
Gotcha.
for it.
I have to roll an 11. Wait, no. I have to roll a 6 or higher to change its attack to a duplicate.
Seems pretty
Nice.
easy.
15. So
Let's
it
go.
just
It just
kills one of the duplicate
Just
shows.
gets slashed away. Bear Boy! It's attacking you.
So now
Um,
there's two clones.
14 to hit the bear?
Let me check. I believe that is yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bears are not very armored.
No, 11 is. The
11
strongest.
points of piercing damage, and
And
give
at first
me
we'll use
another
this
Constitution
reaction.
saving throw.
Jennifer will
Was
use
that
his
a bite?
reaction to block it with his shield. Interception.
Ooh, okay.
That is 12 points blocked.
0 damage, no bite, no con save required. The
Nice.
It is blocked by
Wow, I was-
Anford saving you at the
I was
last
like-
second, jumping over, putting the shield in.
He's a hero.
Roll the con for
If I
me.
get
Just
bit, if I get bit again and I go to sleep, I die.
roll the con for me. It was at disadvantage, right, because of the current state of things, or saving throws?
Not a
all right?
saving throw.
So just
saving
for
throw.
giggles, just what would it
Sure.
have been?
16.
Oh, you'd have fine. Nothing to worry
It
about.
was
Let 'em
actually
get-
13 points of damage I blocked.
What?
You
Chip-
heal for
chips to
one.
two. Chips
Can
to
I get
two.
temporary hit points?
No, fuck you. Show your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action flaming sphere on
Okay.
my whip
Yeah,
as per usual,
yeah.
and then I'm gonna attack its wing
You may
with
try.
a booming blade.
Okay, so go for it.
Alright. 13.
That's its armor class. Hits.
Nice.
Hey.
I won.
How do you want to do this?
Hooray!
Ah!
It has 2 HP.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure
Uh,
mathematically you cannot not kill it.
how big is it?
It's huge. This is a giant bat. It's like a pterodactyl from Jurassic Park 3 when they're on the rails and what's his name? Grant is Dr. Alan Grant. All them are like, oh shit, he's just like, oh, Alan. And the things are all biting him and everything. It's huge. It's bigger than a truck.
Okay, can I use my whip to launch myself up into the air above it and
Okay.
then come down on it with an attack on its face with the sphere?
Absolutely.
Sick. That's
Very
fun.
Castlevania style. Absolutely.
Hey, I mean, I watched it and I already, the character was lined up, and then I saw Castlevania and I was like, oh,
That.
possibilities.
Oh, Trevor
I could be
Belmont.
Sypha and Trevor at the same time?
No! You mean their son? Oh,
There you go.
I love it.
See, that's what I do.
And then the fire explodes out just like the holy flame from Trevor Belmont and then burns this thing. And,
Hell
and
yeah, it
all the
does.
skin burns away, leaving the skeleton behind. And you see this ghoulish vampiric skeleton as the skin is immediately eradicated. And then the thing takes a step forward and you're like, oh shit, it's still. And then the whole thing begins collapsing in front of
I'll
you.
just like ride it down and try to keep my balance as it like
Bones
crumbles
tumble
down.
everywhere.
I'm gonna make a deck save just for giggles.
Yeah.
22. It doesn't matter.
You're smooth.
Yeah,
Dude, no rough terrain doesn't bother you. Bones are rocks. Come on now.
Nothing matters.
Which, by
Bones
the
are just
way,
rocks.
why John brought that up to me. He's like, bones are rocks. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh,
So-
do I take hemorrhaging damage though?
The cow
You do. Thanks. So technically, rock shifters 7 points of hemorrhaging damage.
All right, I'm
Um,
still alive.
Technically, they can bone shift. So bone bending would totally be a thing for if when in my world. So that's
Fossil bending, just bringing up dinosaur
could
bones
rip
from
the
the-
iron out of people's
Fossilized
blood.
bones.
Yes.
How would a normal bone be considered?
Yeah, I was saying normal bone.
rocks. It's rocks, calcium. We're looking at rocks, but it also depends on the type of rocks. If we get into the real lore, like if you're a shifter in land that's really used to like granite rock, but then you go somewhere that's sandy, you can't inherently do earth shifting in a sandy place if you've never learned how to do it. Feels different. It's a whole
Not
different
unless you're the
method.
main character.
That's not true, but okay. You can think that, but that's not how this story works.
Is anybody doing anything?
You're all
I'll-
dying. No.
I will crawl
Roll,
over to
I rolled
Faith.
my first death save. and it's a fail.
Roll it back, guys. On the typewriter, Hunter passive-aggressively asks if anybody is doing anything. The group looks confused and ignores him. Is there any loot? Hunter rolls another death save without anybody knowing. As whatever they say, they're reading it back. thing.
I
I-
think
I
I
will-
cannot see currently.
Yeah, you're blind. Yes.
Yeah, I'll head over to Faith and give her a
a
healing
bear.
potion.
Okay. You guys want to do this at night?
Enjoy your 8 points of healing.
It's better
You
than
guys see me
zero.
kill that bat?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
What
That
do
was
you mean,
amazing.
no?
I can't
Is it
see.
dead?
Why can't
It's
you
dead.
see?
Where is he?
You can
Is he
hear
at
him.
the top of the stairs?
No, you can hear him in the walls.
Thanks, creepy
in
ghost
the
thing.
walls. I set the walls on fire.
Can't set the walls. It's all stone.
I set myself on fire in protestation.
I'm gonna look up the well, up the ladder.
Ladder. We're not in the well anymore. This actually looks
Yes.
more like carved out. This area. It looks way nicer than the well area.
What do I see towards the top, if I can?
It goes pretty high actually, so you can't quite make it out. There is some torches though, more of those magical torches for the lighting ish. But it looks like it goes up, probably like 100 feet
I'm
or
gonna have
so.
Birdie fly to the top and do like a quick scout around.
Oh, you're blind. You can't see shit. Birdie
I'm
did all
not.
that. Yeah.
She
Oh, she saved.
removed
I no.
Oh, you're
I
right. You
used
removed it.
less
Thank you.
restoration.
Thank you. I forgot.
He says, "Oh shit, I have to fucking see to use
Um,
that spell."
As the
yeah.
birdie goes all the way to the top, and you can actually see it leads to it looks like a trap door or barn doors that lead up at the top of the ladder to some wooden floor location.
This looks to be the exit, guys. Ow.
Faith, it bit me. Can you help? Please, can you do
Um,
something?
I will go over and I will try casting. Let's see. Lesser Restoration. Why not? On him.
Give me a
Does that-
Constitution saving throw.
I don't like my odds. $17.
The black pus and the holes in your neck appear to thin.
Oh. Did it work? Is it better?
It looks like yes.
I will
Looks like
hug.
it's
I will hug
lessened.
your waist. Thank you.
Ah, that was scarier than it needed to be.
Did
We
we?
killed it, and we're
Was
not
that-
dead.
Was that what we needed to do?
I don't know.
Don't know.
There's-
Don't care.
there's-
Up the ladder.
There's something forward that we're going towards, so
Sooner we got to hear, the better.
Ganu, are you
Time
feeling any
crunch.
better?
What's that?
Ganu, are you feeling any better?
He's still a bear. And definitely not getting it. You feel horrible.
You're making bear sounds.
Oh, not another bear in a ladder situation.
It
Classic
is.
bear in the ladder situation.
This is going to be extremely common, it appears, but this is a bigger area, thankfully, so
I asked earlier if it
Yeah.
was bigger.
it is.
Faith, can you talk to Ganu? Ask him if he's feeling any different after this creature died.
I will open my book and I will touch his name,
Mm-hmm.
which allows me to cast sending to him,
Okay.
and I will pull out a pen because I have to write it. And I will write the message. Are you feeling any better / worse / the same, Ganu?
You feel no change, Yana.
You know, I'm just feel the same, even as a bear, which is interesting. Like no difference between how I feel as a
You notice what once was
myself.
a brown bear for Ganu earlier is now all gray, and the fangs are exaggerated on his bear form. Looking awfully metal.
Well, whatever the way ahead is, I can't fucking see. So
Oh, has it been a minute?
probably.
Yeah! No one's blind anymore.
Okay.
That was blind.
Oh, never mind. I can see.
Could be.
Would you
Okay.
stop being so dramatic, Enver?
Like, basically, the vibrations knock some shit loose in your optical nerves. That's how bad that shit was.
Good thing I was asleep.
Can't injure me if I'm asleep.
You can't kill me if I'm dead, you idiot.
Did you?
Well-
That reminds me of the level XP to 3 where they were reviewing bad homebrew, and it was like you become the DM. It was like
Oh,
a feat.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you become.
You destroy the DM and
Oh.
take his place.
Look at me, I am the DM.
Okay. What are you guys doing? You bums. Come on.
Well, I don't really want to stay down here any longer. Let's just climb.
Let's climb the ladder.
Okay.
I'll go first.
I press the digitation where I imagine inside the walls the thing is to create the sound of small explosions to try and scare it away. Buys more time. Okay. That'll buy us a few
Does that
minutes,
work
maybe.
at least, by the way, when I do the effect from far away at all? Or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Or
good.
better.
Okay.
So it's
That's
because
my goal. I don't know.
we'll get this after the session. 'Cause that is too funny. Shit.
I'll pull up the rear since I'm up there.
Anfirth, give me a perception check as you approach the top.
hmm
There's another
14.
bat.
14. You can hear very like a low tonal music being played above you. Sounds really regal.
I will whisper that to everybody.
Everybody knows that now.
Here, let me
Okay.
see if I can.
Do
I'm
I know
gonna
of any
use.
like creepy music rituals?
Well, I'm sorry?
Do I know of any creepy musical rituals?
I'm sure you've heard of them in your readings and stuff. You can make a
Based
history
on-
check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper
15.
down.
This isn't familiar to you as a ritual. It's got a rhythm to it, though.
I'm gonna whisper down. Matthias, do you think you could open these doors slowly? And I'm not very dexterous, so I don't want to alert whatever's up there. Do
I
you think
will
you could
use
do
my
it?
smaller size to crawl underneath everybody through,
Mhm.
We need to be stealthy.
and
Yes,
Uh,
please.
You got it.
I'm gonna sneakily open up
Mhm.
the trap door and try and get a little eyeball in there and take a peek.
Dexterity check, stealth check.
Ha ha.
So
1 hour of
okay.
pass without trace.
So Dex check is a dirty 20.
Okay.
And then stealth is 24.
Matthias, you have done this a many times. An expert in your craft and in your trade and in the art of sneakery. As you quietly open the trap door, you do not cause any sounds, and you actually realize there's even a rug over the top of what this trap door is under. You peek out just a bit so you can get some eye line on everything. Give me a perception check now.
Classic. That's a 7.
A 7. So all you see in front of you then is a fireplace going and an individual leaning back in a chair holding a goblet. As you can hear now, everyone can clearly hear some sort of like operatic music going off right now, like as the individual just sitting at a table and
Does it sound like it's a person singing? Like or
it sounds
does
like a
sound-
person singing through what would be basically a gramophone that you guys
Okay,
that
yeah.
you can see Matthias, even though a 7's abysmal, and then the person in front of you is just sort of mouthing along to it, but not actually singing.
I will whisper down what I see.
Okay. The group, everybody in the group, give me a stealth check because he has not closed it.
Oh no. That
You have passed without a trace too.
You do
Don't
have
forget.
Pass Without a Trace.
nice.
Do you want me to redo mine? Stealth.
No. I'm sorry. I thought you asked if you want me to read you mine. I'm like, but you said redo.
23.
Okay.
With pass without a trace.
17.
Oh, buddy.
I love Pass Without a Trace.
That's a good spell.
Oh, good.
17 as well.
Okay.
Guys.
It
19.
has saved
Okay.
many lives.
Okay. You all pass it down.
This is like a telephone situation.
What are you doing?
Alright. It's our only option going forward. So,
I assume you're whispering this to me
yeah.
because I'm right next.
I have this visual of Matthias just like right through the being as quiet as possible, just his
Then hide
eyes,
real quick.
and then a fucking
Just a gun.
That was very like if just a hard cut to the whispering, and then the camera angle's just the crease from there, and just the really angry eyes, and just just a gun.
Oh, that's really funny. I'm a little torn, but I think what I want to try and do
Mm-hmm.
is I actually want to try and sneakily get up and out
Mm-hmm.
and try and flank this person.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like just a fabric chair and I can tell like what kind of person this is, I'm kind of assuming it's a vampire given our current scenario, but I could be wrong. Bold of me to assume I know. If I get vampire vibes, I'm gonna stab this bitch.
All right. I almost thought to spite him. I wanted to make it like a madness lizard folk.
When Matthias does that, I'm gonna
Mhm.
hold my hand up
Mm-hmm.
so that I can grab the trapdoor so it doesn't slam shut.
Awesome. Make a stealth check with advantage, Matthias.
You guys are supporting me so hard right now. I love it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
38!
Beautiful. We haven't hit that 40 yet.
Oh, I love when the Luke comes out. How does Luke play in his games?
big numbers.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yes. Oh, I like the part where the game broke. All right, anyway.
Big number fun.
Give me a perception check now as you
Oh,
exit
God.
stealthily outside the trap door.
Perception. I suck at perception. Let's go.
Dude,
Oh my
Sam,
god, I rolled a 2. That's a 6.
Holy shit.
That's amazing. And it's not even like a bad skill. It's like, okay, I have a +4. It's just I roll bad whenever I do it.
Wow. Okay, so you get up behind the chair, and as you are alone in the room and about to go stab, you hear, "So when the others get him back anyway?" And you, with a 38, hide, I guess, perfectly by like the fireplace and logs and everything, and notice there are 2 other individuals that were behind the trap door. And you just rolled high enough to overshoot the constant perception fuck ups. But you see one of them's throwing darts and another one's sitting at a table with a bunch of books piled high, and he takes one and tosses it in another little he's got like a kiln next to it, and he's just putting it in, and then he's does a little firebolt and closes it and starts burning it. One looks really disheveled, the other one is just like, "Oh god, I told you to wait until the symphony was over. We will go over rotations as needed." I'm bored. Fucking bored. He's fucking bored. I'm fucking bored. We all can't listen to your boring fucking music. I can't hear you. He opens it up, throws another book in. What is everybody doing?
Now that I'm holding this,
Yes.
am I able to just like peek a little bit?
You give me a perception check with I'll keep your stuff at the moment.
9.
voice.
You see Matthias jump over and you're like, "Dude, go for it. Go for the throat. What's going on? What the fuck?"
So can I see Matthias at this point? I like know.
No, actually you can't. With a 38, no, you definitely can't. So he just disappears. So I guess it's more or less like, what the fuck happened to Matthias? You just see the guy still sitting there. He's not dead yet. There's no Matthias, but there's no screaming yet. So
We heard the other 2, right? I assume they're just speaking.
I would say because of the direction of it and how bad your perception check was, the loudness of the music is sort of muffling it just because of the direction with the rug as well. And like you just sort of hearing the guy, and maybe the guy was talking to himself, right? I'm playing it off that way. Take it or leave it.
Just like some kind of noise, but I can't tell what.
Sure, yes, because you rolled abysmally bad.
Yeah.
So
Can I
Maybe
ask
the-
what's
maybe
going
the
on
fire,
up the
like-
telephone ladder.
what's that?
Can I ask what's going on up the telephone ladder?
Yes, and I'll even add the
Thanks.
fire probably crackled as well when you were trying to listen. I'll add that also to when they were talking. It sort of messed with the sounds in an untimely manner. Oh, good, we got time still. I'm having so much fun. But so you asked, Show, up the ladder, what's going on? You're just a bear still, again, just bearing it up.
Andy's in the back.
I'm
so
glad
Show
I'm at the
talked
bottom
to
of this telephone game.
So Show has faith then, right?
Yeah.
No. And then I'll ask you.
I will say, Matthias went in. There seems to be some kind of person in a chair. Listen to music. Matthias, I don't know where the hell he went to, but he's in there.
Okay, so
Yes, Matthias. Good, perfect. Yes. Coming
I'm
right back
gonna
to you.
use in rapid succession.
Oh,
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to cause the sound of a record scratching to try and get the 2 other guys to turn their attention to the machine.
Okay.
And when that happens, if their attention is turned, I'm gonna plunge the knife into the guy.
Deception check with advantage.
So deceptive.
So
Having known that Matthias is doing something, anytime if I see him, I'm pushing this thing out of the way and jumping into the room.
Sure.
So it's a
Healed
27
already.
on deception.
Oh, you're deceptive, all right.
The record player scratches, and you see the other one still throwing his darts, not paying attention, and the one that was yelling at him was like, "Ah, good, finally putting that crap off." And roll to attack.
Oh boy, I hope I roll good. Since this is, I'm assuming, a surprise, can I attack with advantage?
Yeah.
That's the 38 stealth man.
Oh my god!
That's
2 ones.
advantage.
Let's go.
Oh no!
Let's go.
It's a 13.
A 4 and a 3.
Oh, that feels so bad.
Literally, what just happened? This is so
You
stupid.
know that meme that I sent, where it's like a foolproof plan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good.
You
It
had
would
a
have been
silver
so good.
sword and everything.
Ah, that's so frustrating. I have a +9 with that weapon. Ah.
It's nice telling you, Matthias. It's nice
That's
telling you.
alright.
He hears the record scratch and leans forward to see what's wrong with the record. And as you go to plunge your knife through, it stabs through the back of the chair. And then give me another stealth check as it completely misses him.
Oh shit, that is so
The
generous.
chair.
That's a 37.
You are now. Oh! You missed. You're back in.
I'm gonna try again.
Whoa!
Just
I thought you were turning the stupid music off. Now, of course, I wasn't. I was just readjusting it is all. Just a hiccup in the ways. So when are we getting out of this dump? We're long overdue at this point. 2 months? We are in and out in a week, they said. I don't make the rules. We just follow the orders. Yeah, the orders. You know who followed orders? People from Skolberheim followed orders. And you see how they turned out. They
Oof.
are now championed people of goodwill? No, before the genocide. I'm talking about the genocide. When was that? You know. Hundreds of years ago. Right. You know. Anyway, I think the best part about the symphony is when they hit this third and you see another dart hits the board and all the darts fall down. Shit. As he then goes over to the darts. Oh my fuck.
Did you roll a natural 20?
Oh, natural 1.
Yeah.
Guy goes over to his seat. There's a giant hole in his seat. Doesn't check. Sits right back down. Look, guess we're playing Dishonored, boys.
Stab him in the ass.
I'm gonna stab him in the heart.
Well,
Through his ass.
In
a
the
big
heart
sword.
with the ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting bored, boss. I'm telling you, I can't keep burning all these books. Do you got any more of them pages from the clerics left? No. Gale has the rest of them.
Okay, alright, I feel better about this now. May
What's
I
the rest of the
stab?
group doing? Nio, it's not your turn yet, you little bitch.
I'm still waiting for an answer.
I just
I'm
tap
dying.
Annafirth to be like, what? I tell Joe what Annafirth had said,
Okay.
that Matthias is up there.
I'll ask Faith if she thinks we should
I'm just-
put
I'm
some
gonna tap-
surveillance up there.
I'm gonna tap Annafirth and be like, do we go? Like, do we go?
I'm just waiting until I think Matthias is gonna do something. I'm just waiting until I see him, and I don't know where the hell he disappeared to. He's literally invisible right now.
Bear, what do you have to say about this?
Yep.
Excellent. Matthias,
Yeah.
your turn again.
Checks out.
Okay, that's better. That's a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Hell yeah.
Don't roll damage.
No?
As you stab it with your
dies.
silver coins, it bursts into ash. Give me a stealth check.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. It's a 34.
There's gotta be more pages around here somewhere.
Oh, one is distracted. I'm gonna
Both
sneak
are
up
still
behind.
distracted.
I'm gonna sneak up behind him and do it again.
Try.
Do you want me to just attack again?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I assume I still don't see him because he's
No.
You would see him when he made the attack.
You know
20
what? I will give me another perception check. Let's see if you can see the attack.
I was gonna reach up and just be like,
No,
"Can you
I
just
don't.
do something."
No. So
No.
you don't even because of the fireplace and everything's being cast right now. You just see like what the fuck? Like it's just
Like
gone.
this
Guy's gone.
This guy's like just disappeared.
Gone.
Still can't see Matthias.
Matthias isn't like invisible, but he's basically when he's in the shadows and like you
Right,
can't
like
see
I
what's
just
in the
don't
shadows.
see him, and yeah,
And
I'm gonna whisper down. I think the vampire over there. I think it turned into a bat and disappeared. I still don't see Matthias though. I think he's okay.
Matthias, what? 27. All right, opening. There's still one guy going over, picking up his darts right now.
Gonna end him if I can.
Gonna end him.
Go ahead and try.
22.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
You obviously deducted coins, by the way, every time. I imagine you're putting the silver in.
I'm not using a lot because it's
Yeah.
silver. I don't need to use all of it at once. So I was expecting more of a fight at first, so I was really tense and ready to just like sprint away. But when he just immediately vanished, it's like, oh, this is gonna be easy. So the second time, I'm still a little cautious and sneak by, get him again. But the third time, I just like am casually walking at this point, as quiet as I
no.
can, and I just stick him with it, and then poof. I'm gonna walk over to the trap door, open it up for them. It's all
Ah,
clear.
Matthias, roll a D100.
Holy
Lord.
smokes!
This is when the achievement unlocked in an encounter.
Yeah,
you,
that's
you
exactly what
successfully
happened.
the thing just came out.
75.
Bobo.
Dude, you just soloed 3 vampires.
I just
Jeez.
rogued so hard, you guys. I rogued all over myself.
Damn.
From where-
Okay,
Was I able to hear any of the discussion between them up there?
No, not really. No, only Matthias.
I didn't hear shit. Just chilling.
My heart.
You said
is-
what? 75. You said-
75. That's correct. My butthole was very puckered.
I mean, those stealths were so high, man.
I felt the tension in that situation.
Oh, where's my list? These lists suck. Where's the list?
The list.
Okay. The suspense will be worth it, I'm sure.
Oh no, I'm good. I need the time to breathe. It was a very tense situation. I feel not to just give an arbitrary Critical Role reference, but like how Vax felt when he was in the Briarwoods room. It's like, oh.
This feels like a Talius getting a giant belt situation.
Can my fist be a finesse weapon?
New character.
You breathe in the ashes by mistake of these vampires. They're the mist and etherealness in the air, and you cough it away as it gets in your lungs just a bit too quick. But something felt like power in that.
Oh.
You now once a day have a 1d8 breath attack that deals poison damage.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
That's neat. I like that.
Dude, imagine being held hostage.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That's like the
Proud.
perfect tool for a bar fight. Gentlemen.
You
This is
spit your beer
fantastic.
at them, and it's just like poison laced. Oh my god!
All right, now
I'm
the
gonna-
group. What are you
I'm gonna
doing?
use this every
Walking up the
opportunity.
ladder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Going up.
Why
look
though?
around-
Like, but
and
no
look
one
around
said
the
anything.
room.
Like this Matthias.
Oh, Matthias said he
Oh
came
yeah, no,
over.
I walk
He
over
said he opened up
and
the-
open
yeah.
Oh,
the
okay.
trap
I'm
door
sorry.
for
I
them.
was looking things up. Okay.
Coast is clear.
What do you mean?
What you see
happened?
inside this room, there are papers, maps, layouts, beds. This is the headquarters, a stronghold. This is the epicenter of whatever the hell's going on here. This has all the makings of what's happening. And in particular, you can actually see a schedule up there as well of guard posts, but roaming,
Sentries.
thank God, sentries around the entirety of Riverrun is marked on there, and it's constantly roving. It looks like there is an additional 8 other vampires that are always outside Riverrun at any time. In particular, on the list, you see a Gale on the list that catches your attention, who is currently outside of Riverrun on one of these sentries. What else you guys can see are maps highlighting all different types of cities and ports connected to Riverrun's river. That would be Cinderport, Easeldrift, Starcross, Starguard, and Lastar are all places that are potential for whatever is going on here. There's a map with Riverrun that has an X across the majority of the outskirts of the city and most of the stuff on the inside. There are some houses that have not been X'd out yet. You guys can deduce that these creatures have been working their way around the outskirts of the town and completed the center of the town at one point, besides the Abbey. It's the one place that there is all these different markings showing that they're trying to make their way and enter into the Abbey. You can actually see in one of the places, things that were being burned, a multitude of books that have all sorts of the crazy ciphers and writings stuck inside them.
Is
You
there any-
also see gemstones that are laid out underneath the century board. They are glowing rubies. Very small, though, not like the gigantic. Very small.
Are there any pieces? Are there any keys? Any more keys of the cipher in here?
Make an
Around those
investigation check.
sketches? 14.
There's a lot of craziness here. It's tough to tell with a 14. You got to take some more time to try and figure out what the hell's going on.
I am doing the same.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check. Did you guys start looking through the
Ah,
books?
shit.
The
See if you can
remains from
find
the
anything, if you can find the
vampires,
other
or is
part.
it just-
All
is it
dust.
just dust.
You know it.
11.
You guys are pouring through the books, and you just realized, oh shit, it's a lot. Oh god, it's a lot. It's probably
we-
here, but it's gonna take time with those crappy
Do
rolls.
we want to table this for later, or do we just need to
Maybe
do this
maybe
now?
put this on hold. Make sure
Yeah.
everything's safe around here. If we could take like an hour, that'd be great.
That would be ideal. We could set up alarms.
We could.
The sentry schedules. You guys are able to determine the next rotation of vampires will be coming back to this area within the next hour. Probably like hour and a half, I'd say. So you would have time for
Say
a
how
short
many?
rest. 3. Another 3 would be coming in, and then these 3 would be rotating
excellent.
out.
Oh, so we could just keep picking them off.
I guess I'll start putting up alarms. Actually, let's maybe make sure the rest of the place is cleared away.
Let's do that.
If there's other
Let's
room.
secure the area, and then we can ambush the next round of sentries. Sadly, I can't buff our stealthiness, but hopefully that doesn't matter with the whole group of us here.
Make a perception check for the rest of the room, Faith.
6.
Yeah, looks like a room.
I mean, are there
6?
doors?
Nope.
You're blind
Rolled
again
6.
because you rolled a 6. No, it actually looks like there are no doors. This actually looks like a hidden like bunker of sorts inside wherever you've come up on. There's just like one big alcove that's cut out, and you can see like a contraption on the other side that clearly opens whatever the hell this like false wall is on one area inside here. The rest is again the whole headquarters inside this room.
Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 11 minutes, and at the bottom, like maybe like 4 feet from the ladder, the downstairs ladder, I'm gonna set an alarm across there. So if anything crosses towards the ladder from the underground, I'll
Everybody
be over.
else make a perception check.
Shit. Yeah,
17.
I see stuff.
7.
Okay.
It's uncanny.
Bear,
24.
you smell it long before you see it. Playing in the ashes, you see the strange eldritch-looking creature going, pushing the ashes away. It appears extremely happy with what has happened.
I get Faith's attention and kind of point my nose at it.
I look
Faith,
at it.
you now see the eldritch monster playing around the ashes of the vampires. It's like jumping up and down. It looks like pure joy.
I hold up my fingers to snap for just a moment, and then I'm gonna go down the ladder and set up my alarm.
Okay. Does anybody want to play with the ashes with the eldritch abomination?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pass.
Okay.
I want to learn.
Make
I'll
a
go up to
yeah.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go
Kinda
play in the
crouch.
ashes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and make a charisma check for me, Bear. And same with you, and Firth, as it's throwing the ashes up.
23.
It doesn't fear you immediately, and it's trying to get you to throw up ashes too.
I'll just pick up like a handful and just sprinkle it.
It starts clapping and going in circles as you do it. Extremely happy that you did. It feels a kinship with you.
Hey, vampires suck, don't they? You understand me?
Ah.
I assume you can't speak to me. Did you live in the house above the well? You had parents?
It's
And
still
a sister?
smiling, but it sounds melancholy.
And did you have a sister? Did you know a Mr. Gale?
He immediately starts to run away and he begins to hide. He's trying to find somewhere to hide at the mention of it.
I'll try to like grab him as like a opportunity attack. Just like grab him, but like try to be.
You can do it. He's so weak.
Yeah.
He's very slimy though. It's
I
very
don't mean you
gross.
any harm.
Ah,
Fine.
We're trying to get this Mr. Gale.
ah,
We're looking for him.
ah.
Do you know what he looks like? If I describe some things to you, can you tell me yes or no?
Uh-huh.
His hair, was it black? Brown? Just list hair colors.
Blonde.
Okay. And I continue to do that for
Yeah, we don't have to have my awful, horrible, sad.
You should roleplay this. This is good.
The painful, awful. Could you imagine like a dialogue tree and you just get everyone wrong and the game like, really? Fucking really? I gotta sit through this?
I
Really?
have to get every single one.
As,
Come on.
as a brief segue,
Yeah.
I'm partially imagining this circumstance as what Zach was literally just doing with his baby. Where it's like,
I didn't even notice.
I'll take my helmet off and try
Yeah.
to reverse this thing. Like,
And with your charisma check, you calm down, playing with the bear too, like you were drawing in the ashes, and he's like half drawing in the ashes, and then clapping with his head, which is uncomfortable because you think it's hurting itself when it's agreeing with you on stuff. So you'll get the features: well-dressed, blonde hair, pale skin, vampiric fangs, blood red eyes.
do you know if he stayed in town?
It doesn't know how to answer that.
All right. Well, I'm sure my friends will have a few more questions. Are you afraid of him? Well, I don't mean to leave you here. You want to come with me? And I'll outstretch my hand.
It grabs your hand with his
I'll
fucking lopsided
pick it up.
eldritch body.
Pick it up and put
Yep.
it on my shoulders as like a piggyback ride.
He's up on your shoulders, and you have an eldritch baby on your back, basically. Eldritch
Yeah.
child.
I'm up after the 11 minutes after I said my thing, and I see that, and I'm like,
Right.
what the fuck?
I haven't even looked at it, dude. I tuned all that shit out. I'm just like trying to piece together this fucking
Just look at the cipher, baby.
school mode. You
Yeah.
know when you're in the library and there's those
Yep.
people.
Weird
that-
shit's
that-
happen
yeah.
next to you, and you're like, nope, I got
Yep, you're
exams.
like, nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope, like
Mm-mm.
this stuff.
What are you doing, Annifirth?
It seems I found our lost child.
What?
I do perk up at that.
You look
What?
over, and it is child-sized.
You
You mean like the
had a
boy,
kid?
boy from the
The
journal?
boy, yeah. He told me that he was from the house. Well, he can only really communicate in yes or no, so I asked him. He said he was from the house. And
Do you have your helmet on, or no?
Took
not
it
right
off.
now, no.
So
I
he's
still
just
have
sort
it.
of playing with your hair at this point. Nothing mean or bad, but just you can see he's very content, very childlike. Still gross.
He said that his parents lived there, and he had a sister, and he said that he knew the Mr. Gale, and he was able to describe him, and I'll explain to them the description.
Yep.
The pale, and
So you
blonde
guys have
hair
the
and
description. Go ahead and make
Sure.
intelligence checks. At least show in Faith.
10?
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you can make it too, I guess. I didn't ask you, but all
Sorry. You said.
right. I won't
I
play.
was just doing
I'm
what I
so
was
distracted by
told.
the baby that I rolled a 7.
Okay, jeez.
I
okay.
broke my focus for 1 second and then
So Matthias, I'd say you'd be able to surmise that maybe the Eldritch Child locked you guys in there and hopes you would find the vampires to maybe help him. That is, with a 20, probably what you can see what he was doing. He just pulled a lever. He wasn't like trying to
Should've
kill
killed
you
him.
guys.
no, we could have killed him though and had 2 paths.
He could have.
He's just guiding us.
Well,
along
the
the
guilt,
way.
the guilt this group would have had. You at first you're like, yeah, and then you were like, nah, man, I'd made the wrong choice. I'm like, there's no right or wrong choices, but boy, there is one that hurts.
I mean, Faith's reevaluating herself a little bit right now.
You almost murdered a child.
This is little Ulbill.
Yep. At this point, it is enough for the group to understand this is the young boy from the Ulbill residence.
Understandable.
I'm gonna.
I take out the diary, and show it to Anford, and be like, "Can you ask if this was his?"
I'll pull it up and do that. Is this yours?
So I'll just
Seems
kind of. I'll just pop a squat and work with Sho on trying to decipher the materials while we try to get as much of a rest as we can in.
Yep.
So give me a intelligence check.
Both of us.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to stop, but we got. Oh, it's only 8 minutes left.
6. I'm just gonna stop rolling today.
Yeah, that's
I
Not a
don't-
smart wizard boy today.
I did better. 18
18.
Thank you.
for just
Um,
that intelligence.
Taking the time over just about the next hour. You guys go through the books and you start shoving. There's probably about like 15 books, all with sorts of crazy writings in here and such. You start to surmise that these seem to be the writings of many of the officials that were inside here, slowly getting corrupted inside River Run. And eventually this leads you to a book that belonged to the mayor, which has the other half of the cipher. And just as you have both pages of the cipher, you can hear one of those ruby stones in the room goes, "All right, we'll be there in 10 minutes. Confirm you're still there to relieve us of our position."
Where did that come from?
The
From the
rubies I
group.
described earlier underneath the scheduled board of the centuries. And you hear that about 10 minutes before your hour short rest is done.
I'll look to Matthias. Do you think you could copy their voices or try to pose as one of them? You heard them talking.
I could try, as long as they don't have a passphrase or anything.
I'll lay a hand on him and I'll cast guidance on him for this.
Just act like the one that was listening to music and say. Just act like you're busy with your music. I don't know.
Say something like, "Hurry up, I'm getting bored."
I just say, yeah, that could work, or just very well, maybe.
Okay.
What do you
I
say,
will
little bitch?
activate the crystal and
Ruby.
as best imitating. Oh, excuse me, Ruby. As best as I can, imitating the
Plus 5 to the decent.
wonderful.
No.
Imitating the guy who was listening to music
Mm-hmm.
very well.
Performance
We
check,
hope to.
deception check, but keep going. Ooh, more is better.
Can't wait to be relieved and carry on with our day.
Dad! Dad! I need you to know I love you! Dad! It's really important! You have to know! Did you want to have fun with your friends? I can have fun too! Sorry.
So, kind of
you
a
get it.
confusing set of rolls.
Okay.
The deception was 25.
Okay.
You do
But
get
the
a guidance
performance-
for one of them.
Oh yeah, I'll use the guidance on the
Whatever the first
lower of
roll
the
was.
two.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it was a 9, but that gets bumped up to a 13
Okay.
for the performance.
Whoop, 1 second, actually. I gotta. One second. Sorry, now I actually have to look at my notes. What a interesting roll. Sindaris? Did you catch a cold or something? You eating that pig blood again?
So, I would like to just use prestidigitation to imitate the sound, like as if like you're hearing the music from like a speaker through a phone call kind of deal, like as if he's already walked away from it.
You can all okay, yeah. You can also play it. It's still in the room. It's not
Oh
broken.
yeah, no, I'll just do that.
Yeah, I'm very confused why no one's doing that, but all right. All right, you put that back on, then what?
My apologies. Dealing with these buffoons all day has me a bit ruffled.
Performance deception check.
Alright, so performance first. Is it 12, but the deception was really good. A 28.
Oh, yeah. All right, ruffled. Yeah, they ruffle indeed. What shadows lie in the night, brother?
Fuck. Alright, guys, we need to just go. Either we need to decide to ambush these guys, or we need
and
to
that's
go to
where
some...
we'll end tonight's session. Oh, fuck!
I look at Faith. Daggers. Fucking pass phase.
They had one! They had one! You could have avoided it if you didn't suck so much at pretending to be the guy.
I think pretended to be the guy very well.
In real life, pretty good, but your roles not so much.